Well, hold on.
And we're
Wait.
live. And we're live
Oh,
now.
jeez. I was worried about that.
Dude.
Okay,
I've been trying to beat that guy, or not even beat him, but as in like, I wanted a copyright. But of course, like I went through it, I would try to go through a copyright company, and they're like, "Oh, they have to be the country that he's from, which I think was like Poland or one of those countries. They have to be part of the Madrid Protocol." And so I was like, "Okay," and I looked it up, and they are, but I have to then pay like $500-ish just to start the copyright, and then
Oh,
continue
hell no.
paying. And I was like,
Nah.
nah.
That's the reason why I've not copyrighted cut it yet. It's just too damned expensive.
It's expensive. And I was like, yeah,
It
no, I mean,
really is.
like I'm doing this for fun, like, so I don't
Right.
really care.
Right.
So, but it's still annoying that his video shows up, and I was like, you know what, YOLO, I'm gonna just try to outbeat him. But 4 or 5 out of 10 podcasts. What is this, number 6? I should have.
Something like that. To be honest, I don't even know what number we're on. Good
have like
podcast.
solid podcast so far. Welcome back to 4 or 5 Octave Podcast with John from Cuba Rarians, as always. One Tire Fire here. One Tire Fire. We're here. I know, impromptu podcast. I know it's a little
It's random, I'll tell you.
a little random, a little unprofessional to say the least. But it is. We're supposed to do this on Saturdays, but we're like, we have some time. Sunday, It's a good day. It's beautiful outside. It's 78 degrees or 69 degrees. Nice. In Los Angeles, California. And John, how you been? What you been doing? I know you heard you got a little teeth work done because
oh man,
you're them teeth feeling.
No, they're feeling terrible.
Solid stuff.
I have like 6 fake teeth in my mouth. I have
excellent.
Terrible teeth. Yes, sir.
Excellent.
Genetics.
Excellent.
Genetics.
Cool.
Like
aren't they great? Science.
Yes, science. Oh yeah, cool. It's an amazing feeling. So
that's great.
No, I'm happy to be able to be here though. To do this again, it's been a long time since we've done a podcast, so I'm just happy to be here. I'm excited for our topics today. We got some fun stuff.
Yeah, since we're going to be doing our JDM tier list. I only have
my Night Kids t-shirt on.
Ooh. I only have 2 topics today. Plus yours, that'll be 3. But we're gonna be doing a JDM car list. Ooh, that controversial. Ooh, I can't wait to ruffle some feathers today. That's gonna be great.
Oh boy.
What else? Well, if anybody's interested in what I'm doing, or what I've been, last week I went to go see Coldplay. Oh
my
dude.
gosh.
It was amazing. That was an experience, yo.
I'm just happy that you're happy.
Dude, hell yeah.
I've only heard one Coldplay song.
That shit was lit, yo.
Yeah? Was it packed in there or what?
Oh, dude, it was like 65,000 people packed. It was amazing. What Corona?
Damn.
Corona doesn't even exist, yo.
Oh,
dumb. So,
okay.
I didn't get super drunk because the drinks are super expensive, but I did drink a lot. And speaking of drinking, I'm gonna go get my drink right now. But dude, it was amazing. Right cool. Right. No, if I wanted to kill myself, I'd drink that. But I don't like the Sonny. Here comes my puppy.
The man, the myth.
Here. The man, the myth, the legend. He got back.
That's right. If you guys don't know, that man right there, with the Hakoska 240. What is it? 240X or what the hell is the other one called?
You mean the Z?
No, a 240Z, but that other car.
You mean the
S12 or something? What is?
Oh yeah. His cool S12 that he has. His S12
right.
Tribute car.
The S12 Tribute car, the R32 GTR.
Mm-hmm.
He's got some fire cars.
Yeah, really cool.
Shameless plug.
Shameless plug. Okay, what else? I went to the concert. That was a great time. It was in San Jose. Yeah, dude, like we actually missed we actually missed the flight. So because we go standby, we were going on for free flights. So we were like, oh, maybe we'll make it. But unfortunately we did not make it. And we then had to rent a car and drove the 5 hours ish to San Jose, yeah. And then
good thing because long drive. They suck.
Oh yeah, it's so it was Hertz. So we were able to at least rent a car and then leave the car at the Hertz over there. So we didn't have to drive it back. So then we took a flight on the way back, and we got first class. So that was great.
Okay. What car did you rent to go up there?
Toyota Corolla.
Oh boy, brand new.
Yeah, brand new. It was great. It was
Nice.
great. Would you want to go start? Would you want to start first, or do you want me to go first?
Well, I kind of want to knock out this little CSL real quick.
Okay, go ahead. Because
I just put up the poll.
Who could have known that? The CSL. Ooh.
I remember seeing rumors it was coming out. So guys, if you guys don't know, the 2023 BMW G82 M4 CSL was just announced a couple days ago, just revealed, I guess I should say. And don't get me wrong, I'm excited. It's cool to have another CSL, right? We started off with the E9 CSL race car, right? Or even the street car, the CSL. It went then to the E46 M3 CSL in 03. Which was it's actually my favorite E46 M3 chassis by far. I would include the GTR, but the GTR isn't really available, right? They made 5, 6, I don't even know. There was barely any. But the CSL is very, very cool. The E46 M3 CSL, the one drawback it does have, for me at least, is just the fact that it is SMG, which it's just iconically bad. It's just notoriously terrible in the E46 M3. That was before BMW had gotten to the DCT, and they were just trying to figure things out. It was one of the first SMG systems on a lower priced car. I know a lot of the times it was like the F1 gear in the Enzo. I know they had something like that as well on the F355 Ferrari as well. But this was one of the first paddle shifted cars to hit the market. So it's cool that they existed, right? It came out in 2000, 2001. So that's cool that it existed. 2001. But unfortunately, it wasn't a very good gearbox. But I've seen people swap out those SMGs for manuals, and that would be the perfect E46 M3 for me. Then fast forward to today, when now we have the G82 M4 CSL. And unfortunately, when I first saw it, don't get me wrong, again, I'm excited, but I was talking to the owner of Status Group, Mike, who also owns Inductive.
Is it again? What's it called? This E82 you said? Or F82?
G8 is called G82 M4 CSL. You can just type in M4 CSL, pop up the same way. So I was talking to Mike of Status Group, and he said, "Bro, I think it's terrible." I'm like, and I said, I get it, because if you compare it to, for instance, the E46 M3 CSL, the E46 M3 CSL is super subtle, very beautiful. It doesn't just scream, "Look at me," on every side of the car, right? If you look at the new, take a look. Here we go.
There we go. I got it there.
This car right here, yes. If we gotta get some other photos. There's a couple. There's one from the 3/4 angle that's perfect. That shows how kind of cringy it looks.
Oh, here we go. Yes.
Okay, so that's actually not a bad photo. These are kind of
cool. Pictures.
Seeing it sideways is pretty sweet. But if you look right here, perfect. So if you look here, you can see the red trim. They've completely changed those big ugly front grills, which I still have not grown to like yet. They've added those little fins right underneath. Do you see where the toe hook would be?
Right here.
No. Now, right underneath it, see that little diagonal piece? That's brand new. Yeah, that also directs air, which is cool. I do think that's kind of cool. If you look at the hood, you can see the entire hood's now made of carbon fiber. They have the exposed carbon right there on the hood, those two pieces. But the red trim going around it, again, it's just...
I think the red is too much.
That's what I was thinking. It's just too much. It's like, I feel like they could have done without that. It would have been much cleaner looking.
Yeah, if it was this color with the black, all right,
it would look good. It will look good. And as I remember, it comes in 3 colors: white, this color, and black. And that's it. Just like the E46 M3
Dude,
CSL.
Black and red would probably look cool.
Black and red could work, but the gray and red just doesn't work. And you can see, look, stop right there, go back. You can see the brand new ducktail.
Yeah.
Yep. So I think, it works. I think it looks okay. Again, that they are taking after the E46 M3 CSL. So I get it. But I don't know.
It looks cool. It looks cool.
I'm gonna be real. They have dropped it 260 pounds. The power is now up to 543 horsepower as well. So it's gotten a lot more powerful. Look at that. That's a great shot of it.
Dude, great looking car.
It's got a lot more powerful. It's got a lot less weight on it. It does still have the 8-speed automatic, which I'm totally confused about. But from this angle, you can see they're brand new. They brought the DCM lights in with the yellow yellow lights. You're just dying. And they have the carbon fiber front lip as well, which has the extenders on the very end. You can see the extenders flapping off the edge of that carbon lip on the front. But yes, it still has an 8-speed automatic, which I truly don't understand.
Yeah, and too bad that these cars will never see the light of day. Like, you're not going to drive this. Like,
yeah, well,
they're gonna buy and collect.
To be honest, yes. Do you know the prices of them yet?
No, I don't know. Do you know?
$140,000.
I'm buying a GTR. Sorry.
Yes, right. So double the price of a standard one. Double the price.
Yeah, no, you're high.
Now, here's the question.
Never in my life.
What was the price of the E46 M3 CSL when it was brand new?
Oh, man, I think
it was probably double the price, just like this one. And there are only 1,000 of these.
And they're all sold out, of course.
I'm sure if they're not yet, they will be very soon. I'm actually going to take a look real quick.
I think we're only getting like, what was it, 350 for Canada and America?
Oh, is that right? I didn't actually know the number that we were going to be getting. Okay,
yeah,
so
Germany
1,383.
Okay,
1,383 E46 M3 CSLs were made. These are actually going to be rarer than the E46 M3 CSL then, because there's only 1,000 of these being made. And like you said, look, as long as they bring them to America, they're coming to America. Okay, good. Because I was really nervous that they wouldn't do that. And look. Actually, go back right here. Actually, you can see it too. Look at the M4 CSL font is actually in red, which is here. Yeah. So go forward again.
I can see it too.
I don't know what. Look at that. It's
a little
red
much.
Is weird. I do have to admit, I love the heritage BMW racing roundel though. That looks really cool. But yeah, I think the red trim is a bit much.
It's a bit much. I mean, I like the wheels.
The wheels are great.
Cool.
Yep. There's that red font again over there, M4, which again looks a little strange.
It's a little much. Carbon fiber hood. A roof.
I wish they could have optioned the red trim. That would have been perfect. But unfortunately, they didn't do that. Look, you can see the duckbill.
No.
They also removed the rear seats. Oh, yeah.
I do like
BMW laser.
Dude, those look cool, dude.
Yeah, called BMW laser taillights are really sick.
Those are cool, dude.
Yeah, look at that. It's like 3D-ish.
That looks sick, dude.
Right?
The little cables, like little LED cables.
Yeah, like little tiny wires.
That looks cool, dude. I like that. Oh, here it is. Look at that. That looks great.
Oh, nice.
Very. That's innovation. You see, the Germans can do something.
Oh, it's true. It's true. Look, I mean,
interior shots.
There's the interior.
Oof.
So remember, there's that automatic. But the back seat has been removed, just like the last one. There's no roll cage, but they have replaced it with just a big. Let's see if they show it. I hope they show it.
Yeah, they'll show it. It's just, but all right. So
there it is. There it is. You can actually see it says just M4 CSL on the back, right there.
Right there,
so it says CSL there with a net, I guess, to hold some extra stuff. Oh, to hold your helmet.
Your helmets.
Very cool.
So they orient this for driving on the track, but give it an automatic.
I know. That's what I was thinking. Like, so what was the plan here? Like,
what was the plan? Like you halfway committed.
Okay, hold on. Let me. Actually, I think I might have the answer. I think I might have the answer. Okay, check this out. So the reason why I think they did this is because one, technically, automatics and DCTs are much faster than shifting manually. So they wanted the fastest lap times possible. I get that, but the reason why they didn't develop a whole new transmission is because they would have to develop a whole new transmission. Because remember, the M4 GTS, right? They gave that the DCT when they obviously upgraded from the standard competition models. But it was the same transmission. It was nothing new. It wasn't like they put another $1 billion into R&D just to make a new transmission for it. They just used the same DCT from the standard car. So they didn't have a DCT on this car available. So I think what they were doing was like, well, we'll just use the same automatic transmission. It's technically still faster than manual, but we don't want to put $1 billion in just to develop a whole new transmission for this car. So I get that. It does make sense. It also bums me out because this would have been so cool as a DCT or a 6-speed manual. But you can't really blame BMW because here's the facts: they probably won't make any money on these cars.
No, hell no.
Like they're $140,000 a piece, 1,000 cars. The math. Let's do the math. It's what, 14 million?
About, yeah.
Something like that. $140 million. I apologize. $140 million they'll make on this car. But then again, we don't even know how much money they put into R&D for this car because there's a lot of carbon on it, right? The entire roof. I believe the trunk and duckbill. I know the hood is for sure. They've got the carbon diffuser, the carbon lip. I think they have carbon side skirts, so they've got a lot of carbon even inside the chassis as well. So they've obviously saved a lot of money, a lot of weight there. But look at this intense strut brace here too. I mean, they've done a lot of R&D. Hopefully, they make some cash off this because, yeah, $140 million. That's all they'll be making. And here's the thing. Like we talked about, I think you and I talked about this. I can only imagine what the dealers are going to upcharge. Like if these do end up in dealerships and they don't all sell out online, we know dealerships are going to go crazy on these and then charge an extra like $100,000 for markups, right?
I mean, it is a good-looking car.
What up, Garfinky? Oh, Garfinky's in the chat. My bad. What's up, Garfinky? My boy right there. Okay. Dude, what do you think about this car, bro?
Dude, it's just... I'll just buy a GTR.
Dude, you can literally get a Nismo for this price, which is faster around the ring, by the way.
Yeah.
Which this is the fastest BMW around the ring,
and has all-wheel drive.
but the Nismo is still faster, and you can get one of those for cheaper.
Yeah, dude.
And I think it looks better. So
yeah, it does look better. It does look better.
And to my knowledge, the R35 has DCT, right?
I don't even know. I've never.
So.
I've
I'd
never
be surprised if it was like a torque vectoring or something. I'd be surprised if it was not. But yeah, look, big BMW fans and collectors will happily go out and buy this car. So I am. Oh, okay. So Garfinky digs it. He said he digs it. He actually likes it. That's good because
I guess
look, BMW's been missing. Hey, Garfinky, have BMW not been missing hard on these last few cars, bro? The brand new 2 Series looks terrible. No one really liked the G Series when they first came out, right? The new M4s and M3s. I think people have grown to like them, to enjoy them. But when they first dropped, oof. The brand new 7 Series, people hate it. The brand new XM or whatever, the brand new SUV, people hate it. So at least this car,
the 8 Series though, the looks amazing.
Agreed. He said this looks better than the regular version. I agree.
I would like to hope so. If you're spending $140,000.
Facts. Very good point. Very good point. I do admit, like, if it didn't have the red trim, what do you think about the red trim, Garfinky? I feel like if it didn't have the red trim, it would look even better. But again,
you have to try to find in black and red.
Black and red. I'm sure people will end up like wrapping it or whatever. So you can easily fix that. That shouldn't be a problem. But anyway, that kind of concludes our segment on the M4 GT CSL. But I'm super excited to see them come to the States because we never got the E46 M3 CSL.
At that time, BMW didn't know how sport cars will do in America. This is why we never got like the cool ITB E36. Remember?
Ah, that's right.
Because they were like, Americans are fat and lazy.
He said, I mean, just like all M series, they eventually grow on you. Here's the thing about that.
Debatable.
Here's the thing about that. No. Well, so there are. Well, okay, hold on. Technically, before the M4, right? Before the F series M cars. No, all the cars before that. I love every M car before that. True, and I love the F series. But here's the thing. I can't say that they'll all grow on me. And I've got the perfect example why. Because the Mark V Supra, I still hate. I still hate it. Like several years after it came out, everyone said, bro, it's going to grow on you. You're going to love it. I still can't stand it.
Grow on me.
Hey, but look, he said I used to hate them. I used to hate the new body style, but I'm starting to like them. Look.
Because you have nothing else to like.
Well, okay, look. So I was thinking about the other day, and right, he's just taking shots. I was thinking about the other day, Garfinky, and I was thinking, this car is going to be here to stay. It's now part of the lineup. It's not going anywhere. I don't think BMW is going to really change the grille. I think it's just going to be locked in this way. So maybe in a few years I'll be like, okay, I kind of get it, but it's still at right now, being a year and a half later, I'm still like, ooh, no. So I don't know. But we'll see. Again, the Mark V Super still looks terrible to me. And I thought that would grow on me too. It just has not. So I hope. I don't want to hate. People thought, dude, you're just an M4, a G82 hater. I'm not. I want to like it. It's just I can't force myself, right? So that's just the way it goes. Here's one last fact about the CSL before we change topics. It says an E46 M3 CSL launched in 2003 and cost around $81,000. Okay, or $115,000 in today's money. So,
and I'll spend $115 for that one.
$115. Now, as I remember back then, how much power did it have? The standard E46 M3 had what? 333 horsepower.
So 333.
That one I believe it had 360.
Yeah, around that shit. Because I think it had like some other like it was more tuned or something like that.
Yeah, I think that they got that badass intake, that big carbon fiber intake.
That's
remember?
Right. Yes, but I don't think that really helps.
Yeah, I don't know if that's. I think they also got a different exhaust. I believe it got a different exhaust. It definitely. I must have gotten upgraded brake suspension, all those other things, but it did get a little power boost. But $115,000. Again, it's pricey. It was expensive. But this one is $140,000. So. And it is much quicker. Garfinkel said it's pretty fucking quick for what it is. Plus, most cars will see the back of it anyways, and he's got a point there. It's quick. It's a quick car, right?
Okay.
I mean, so it can do 190 miles an hour. By the way. Yeah.
Where?
NASA runways.
I don't care where. NASA
runways. That's about it. Oh shit, we have some comments. Oh, okay, here they are. Oh, it's actually on both. Thank God for that.
Yeah.
But he's right. Garfinkel, you have a good point. It is a very fast car. It's the fastest BMW ever produced, which I'm excited about. That's cool. So, hey, you never know. Maybe in a few years we'll grow to love it. And okay, here's one last question before we change. I'm gonna ask this to you as well, Garfinkel, and anyone else watching later. Put it in the comments. Do you think this car will appreciate like crazy?
Yes.
Do you think it'll hold its value, or do you think it'll drop in value?
It'll go up in value.
Well, do you think that because of the fact that it's a CSL and it's very limited, or do you think it's okay? Because it could just be a really good car. I mean, I don't think people have driven it yet. I know they've shown the Nürburgring lap time. I watched it. I think it was like 7 minutes 15 seconds. Okay, so Garfinkel agrees. He says it will go up in value like crazy. I totally agree. I think it will.
It's predictable now. Like it's just like you buy, like the moment you buy that car, it goes up in value.
It's true. And I think once people start driving it, I'm very curious to see how it actually drives in comparison to the standard. If it is that much better. You know what? Before we actually, I want to look to see what the standard G82 Nürburgring lap time was, just so we can get an idea. Of how much faster it was. 7:30, 15 seconds faster than the standard. Wow, that's incredible. That's insane. So that's a big difference. 15 seconds, bro. That's like a lifetime.
It is more than a lifetime, yeah.
Especially on racing laps, like that's a long time. Hell, a few seconds is a long time when racing. 15 seconds like a whole nother car. That's pretty impressive. So, but yes, that concludes it. So, what is your topic that you'd like to talk about?
Ooh, we're going American, boys.
Oh no!
You want to see?
What you got?
All right, here we go, boys. Look at this. The Mustang is still here, apparently. Ooh, my goodness!
I saw. Yes.
Look at that. Ooh.
Yes. So is that the actual real photo? Is that just a render?
Yeah, it looks like this is an illustration. I guess it probably isn't that real, but it shows Ford still cares. Ford is still alive. I know.
Hey,
not like Mitsubishi, you know.
No, dude. Look. Here's the thing about that. Mitsubishi. Yeah, sure. The Evo was an amazing car, but really, the Evo's legacy started in the 90s. Right? Started in the 90s. The Mustangs started in the 60s, right? So if Ford dropped the Mustang from production, which it's never been, right? I don't think it's ever dropped production. I think it's always been in production. It would ruin their brand. I think. I feel like hardcore Mustang or Ford fans would be very upset. So there's no reason. Look, the Mustang sells crazy. I mean, even if it doesn't sell to consumers, it'll sell to rental car companies, right? The four banger, they'll sell those to rental car companies. So the Mustang is an icon. It should never go out of production, even if it has to go hybrid. It shouldn't go out of production, you know?
Yeah. But apparently this one, it says right here, it's no secret that Camaro's Alpha platform outhandles the Mustang, which is fair. Like everybody kind of knows that the Camaro is a pretty solid handling car. But it hopes that it's going to correct with the 7th generation, dubbed the S650, which we're now we have the S550, of course. Probably a lot of people actually seem to like the S550, which is pretty cool. Under the hood, it's supposed to expect a turbocharged 2.3-liter inline four to produce 320, and of course a hybrid variant.
Inline four.
Yeah, we're getting to that point where, like I said before, like I predicted we're gonna get smaller engines. With technology, as the technology improves, we would squeeze out more power from smaller engines, which is why we have 3-cylinder Corollas now that make 300 horsepower. Pretty cool.
Nice.
We would never expect, like, imagine the SR20 like making 200 from 4-cylinder, like can you imagine like what we would do? Like, so it's pretty exciting. It also says if a hybrid keeps the 450 plus horsepower V8s, they're coming. We're more than happy. They seem to say, as well as the 700. There is a GT500 version with the 760 horsepower supercharged. Ooh, pretty cool. Yeah. And they of course keep the 6-speed manual. Ooh,
very good. Well, good for them. They actually figured their shit out, didn't they?
Yeah, they seem to still know that, hey, people still want these things, because, like, to be fair, okay, fine, you can cut your sedans, you can cut everything, that's fine, but keep your Mustang, keep your truck, and your SUVs. Keep those three. That's fine. That works. The Mustang will never die. Like I always say, like it will never ever die. You can't. People love these things in there, and it's like a generational love. The grandfather had it with like the originals from the 60s, and then gave it to his son, and then from the dad is now giving it to his son and his generation. Like it's gonna continue. So I'm not worried, and I don't think Ford should be worried also, like why they're gonna be cutting the Mustang. Should not. And sticking with the Mustang. Well, let's just call it the next topic. Look at this one. Look at this.
They're doing it, huh?
I think I texted you. You can actually rent from Hertz a 900 horsepower rental.
Ridiculous. That seems irresponsible, to be honest.
Incredibly irresponsible. You're not gonna give me 900 horsepower.
No, you're not. No, you're not. Like, look, I will never bring the car back. First of all, I'll probably die trying, to be honest.
But
I'll be dead by the end of the day.
But dude, look how exciting! Like, look, I mean, the pictures are pretty small, but
it's
900
just like,
horsepower.
Just like the original one, right? It's like the original GT500H. Yeah, that's so sweet, man.
Dude, like, you can go to Hertz, walk in, and say, "I want that one."
Yeah, that's nuts, dude.
So yeah, it's supposed to be paying homage to the 1966 version, the GT350. I love that car. I love the 60s Mustangs. I've always, dude.
It will always forever be the best Mustang.
Yeah.
1970 Boss 302s.
Oh my god, yes, the big
GT5s.
Yeah. Great looking car. And what else? It says right here. It says the Ford Mustang Shelby GT500H might be a mouthful, but it's just a long way of saying you want 900 horsepower Mustang. So I guess Hertz is taking that chance. I don't think a lot of them have. There is some right here. This is what I read. The GT500H will be available in Fort Myers. I think that's Texas, Las Vegas, Nevada, Miami, Florida, Orlando, Florida, Phoenix, Arizona. I don't know, and Tampa, Florida.
Of course, not Los Angeles.
But I mean, I'll go to Vegas. Sure, I'll go to Vegas. I'll fly to Vegas for 900 horsepower. Yeah. Like I said, I'll probably just use it to go run the strip. Go back and forth and then bring it back.
That's all you need.
making and then it says right here, what else? The GTH, what I think is the hybrid version, which is this one right here, that has the livery. Yeah. The GTH will be available in Atlanta, Dallas, Fort Lauderdale, Fort Myers, Las Vegas, Los Angeles, Miami, Orlando, Phoenix, San Diego, San Francisco, and Tampa.
Oh
So,
shit.
and then it looks like there's only 25 versions or 25 of these, the 500Hs, which are the ones we want. That examples will see production. Wow. So apparently, it looks like Mustang made 19 or 25 of these for Hertz alone.
Wow, that is nuts.
Who hurt? What?
Yeah, like 25, huh?
Really?
25?
Yeah.
Wow, that's not enough to go around. I don't think.
Yeah,
Huh?
I mean,
Jesus, it'd be a long waiting list for that.
Yeah, how did Hertz pull that off?
I don't know. Well, I'm excited either way. I mean, I don't at this point with only 25. I don't think we'll ever be able to drive them. But I mean, it's cool. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, it's definitely cool. I mean, I think I read also, does it say here? They only give you like 75 miles, and then you pay like 60 cents per mile. If it's me, I'll be like, here's an extra $100. Give me the change back when I come back.
There you go.
But we're doing a little of the American today. I'm pretty excited. I always kind of had a soft spot for Mustang. I kind of like it,
I can't imagine you in a Mustang.
But I wouldn't. Like none of these new ones. The old ones. Yeah, I kind of have a soft spot.
Right.
But whatever. But it's cool to see that Ford is still Ford. They're still pushing. They're still pushing through. They're trying to. They're not giving up on one of their most beloved icons. They can't.
They can't. I think they know they can't.
Yeah, not like Mitsubishi over there.
Like I said, yeah, Mitsubishi is just a bunch of lames.
Yeah, so that's okay. So it's cool. We're getting the Mustang back apparently. So anything else? Yeah, anything else? It's cool. What else? So since those are my two quick little topics, we're going to the most exciting part. Get ready for some
fun part.
Get ready for some machine gun fire. It'll be great. It'll be great. We'll be doing a JDM top tier list. Ooh,
oh shit! Here we go. Okay,
here we go, boys. Strap yourselves in, as they say.
Please do. Please do. Okay, so guys,
there we go.
Let's first of all tell them the categories, and then let's break it down to explain. Okay, why we're choosing to put these cars in a particular area.
Yeah. So what I have put in is the Triple S, so it's like the top tier,
the best of the best.
Yeah, the best of the
legends,
best.
Icons. Right?
Yeah, okay. Like they alone can hold themselves up, through thick and thin. That'll be there.
Right. They'll always forever be good cars. Perfect cars.
Yeah. Okay. S will be, they're pretty cool, but they're subjective to what people like. A lot of people do like them. Let me do my eyes a little bit. There you go. There you go. And as we go down, they get being less and less desirable until we get to the F tier, which we call nah. I will never.
Pathetic, disgusting, a disgrace. Okay. Hopefully, there's no cars on this list that are that bad.
Yeah, I doubt, but we'll go through there. John, do you want to go first? What do you see on this list?
I'm excited. Yes. Well, let's just go in order here.
Okay,
first up, I'm looking at a 180SX.
Yeah, the red one, right? This one in the corner.
Yes. Okay. So if we're going SSS is iconic, legendary.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's up that high. Okay.
No,
I'm thinking it's probably but the 180SX is an iconic drift car, right?
Yeah.
I think it's an icon. I think it's a very, very great entry level drift car. It's still a very cool car. These people
they used to be entry level before they're $20,000 now.
Before the drift tax, right? So I would I would be happy putting the 180 in either A or S. Honestly, maybe A. Maybe A would be best, at least in my opinion. What do you say, sir?
I mean, if we're going off overall car, what it is today, I'll give it a B, yo.
Oof! Wait a minute.
I give it a B.
Well, hold on. I mean, look.
I get a B, yo.
A lot of these cars are from the 90s, right? So
absolutely.
A lot of these cars are from the 90s, and we are, but I mean, a B is a bit low. I thought B was for maybe a Mitsubishi Eclipse. You know, like you know what
No.
I'm saying? Where would
No.
you put the Mitsubishi Eclipse
The
VR6?
the clips that
VR4.
came out in from Fast and
In
Furious.
yeah, like the first Fast and Furious. I
I'll
thought that
probably
was
a
like a
C.
B tier.
Probably like a
A
C.
C.
Yeah.
Oh
There's
man,
nothing.
this is gonna be tough. This is
Yeah,
gonna be tough.
because the Eclipse over here came front wheel drive. Like, bro,
Right. It was
what are you doing?
it's super lame. Right. Super lame. So
Which makes it a C. But I only give it a C because
with the VR, how about the VR4 all-wheel drive turbo version?
oh my god, that's phenomenal. But we didn't get it.
Better than the 180?
Yeah.
Oh
Mhm.
man.
Absolutely.
Okay, hold on. Well, again, I was gonna put the 180 in S tier. You were gonna put it in B. Why don't we?
You're gonna put this in S? Are you serious?
It's a legend. I mean, look, that car is still being drifted today, right? That car is from about 89.
I'll give you A since I wanted to
Okay. Okay, that's a perfect spot. Okay, we've already had a little bit of tension.
I'm holding it all in, yo. I'm not gonna blow up.
Oh boy.
Okay.
I can only imagine. Okay, next up is that the 3000 GT?
Yeah, it looks like the 2000 GT. Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. Oh, this car is interesting. I have a love-hate relationship with this car.
Yeah, I do too.
I still think it looks hideous, but
yeah.
I have to admit, I love the active arrow with the lip that comes down,
we didn't get.
Wing the wing that flaps and all. I think that's so sweet. So
yeah, I thought so too.
Oh man,
I'll still put it in A.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah,
I'd put that
because
in A
again,
as well.
this is the car, and our version got none of that.
Well, no. Well, remember, a lot of these are not. These are JDM cars, like from Japan. So
then fine. Okay, we'll give it that. We'll say Japanese.
I think A is still good though, because I
Japanese
feel
market.
like there's definitely better cars out there. Like that's not the first. I would actually get the 180 over that personally. And I know that sounds weird because that's all-wheel drive with the turbo, but I don't care. I think the 180 is a better car.
Yeah.
You know, hey, we put them in the same category, so
yeah, we're good so far, I guess.
Good so far. Okay, so the next up is the Subaru 22B, which
I would say the 22B.
I would say that's an S. Honestly, that's those. Look, there's a reason they go for like over 100,000 now.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Now we're talking. That's a great car. They're very rare. They're beautiful. Yeah. I still, to this day, think that's the best looking Subaru ever made.
Yeah. The 2.5, what I call the 2.5 RS version of the Subaru, looks really good.
We're not going off those shitty American versions.
Yeah, exactly. But I just don't know what is this platform called? Slant eye, but that's racist. So what?
Oh, I don't know what the original one.
So that's why I call it the 2.5 RS version.
Okay. Because there's Blob Eye, Angel Eye, right, Hawk Eye, all that.
Yeah, and I don't want to call it slant because that's racist. But
yeah, I get it now. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, but that's the version I call it.
Okay.
But yeah, I think
the original
S fits.
S fits. I think again, there's a reason why they're $100,000 plus. They're rare. They're badass. And was it Colin McRae that made that car famous? By the way,
yeah, phenomenal driving characteristics. Phenomenal, dude, and amazing
phenomenal rally car. That car,
amazing racing history. Like so many victories. Like, dude, it holds itself. It holds itself.
I think it deserves the S class then. Perfect.
Okay.
Next up, I think I see a 350Z, right?
Nah.
Oh no! Wait! No!
Nah.
That's foul, bro. No, wait a minute. Hold on.
Nah.
Look, there's worse cars on this list. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Look, no, the 350Z I'd probably put in a C class. And look, and the reason why, let me explain.
Okay,
explain.
Go.
Look,
please.
They sold a lot. All right? Yes. They sold a lot, right? They're very driftable. That's another great entry-level drift car. Much more entry-level than the 180 now.
Much more entry-level, cheaper,
yeah. Right?
Because they're much cheaper.
One of those for like, what, $6,000 to $8,000?
You get a good one for $6,000 to $8,000, yeah.
They're pretty well balanced for the most part. They've got a good amount of horsepower, like 280 to 300,
yeah.
I think, around
there.
Yeah,
the VQ gives you, they're pretty reliable. You untouch them, and they're good power. Good power.
Yeah,
and
now, I think
manual.
Manual, if you have to get the manual. But I think the one problem is the way it looks. I think it looks terrible. Yeah. But that's why I put it so low. So, again, great drift car, pretty decent power. It comes in a 6-speed manual. It just doesn't look very good. So I say C class.
Yeah, I think the looks itself bring it down hard.
Bring it down
nothing
bad
about that car that says, "Damn, I have to have that car." Like I always say, like let's make this misogynistic, right? I don't care how good she cooks, cleans, or how she treats me in bed. If she's ugly, I don't want it there.
Oh
Okay,
my
so
god.
no, it probably is like, and I've never driven one, but it probably
No.
is a fantastic driving vehicle if they're
Right.
drifting and dragging and tracking
Right.
the car, but it just looks ugly.
Hey, look, at least you're consistent because you said the same thing about the C4 Corvette. You said, I don't care how it
Yeah,
drives. I don't care how fast it is. It looks like ass, so I don't
yeah,
want it. I'm like,
because
okay, so
the first thing you
you
see
notice about a car is the way it
in a
looks.
car or a person is how it looks.
It's true.
So it looks is much bigger than what people like to pretend that it is. So at
Yeah.
least I'm consistent and I'll say how it is. Yes, like
Yeah.
this may be a good driving
Uh-huh.
car, but I don't like
Uh-huh.
how it looks.
It looks really bad.
Yeah,
It
I don't
looks
know how it
really,
looks.
really bad.
It's
I think
just
that's the worst looking Z ever.
yeah, because then we go to this one, the
The
370, right?
Nismo 370Z, on the other
Oh,
hand,
dude, the Nismo version, yeah, I'll get a
much
B.
better looking. Perfect
Mm-hmm.
B. I agree.
B,
Perfect
solid.
spot.
I
It
like
looks
the
better.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's what brings it up. It's faster. The
Mm-hmm.
Z, I think, had how much horsepower did the Z have? 300. I don't think it had 400.
No, no, no,
Right?
no. I think it was like 340 or something like that.
340. Let me double
Mm-hmm.
check.
Yeah, double check, please.
Nissan.
But I like that look. It's aggressive. It's mean. It's here to say, it's a presence, and I
Right.
I
Okay.
like cars
So
that make a
the
presence.
Nismo had 350 horsepower,
Okay,
276 torque.
solid, dude,
Yeah.
phenomenal. You
Solid,
you
solid
leave it
car.
alone, it's a driver's car,
It is. It is. That
phenomenal.
would be fun. Would I ever buy it? Probably
No,
not. But I have
mm,
respect for it, especially the
yeah,
Nismo version.
I've seen them
Yeah.
on the streets. And I'm like, dude, that's a good looking car, dude.
Yeah, it's decent looking. It's much
Yeah.
better looking than the
Mm-hmm.
350. We can all
Mm-hmm.
agree on
Mm-hmm.
that. So,
Mm-hmm.
okay. Well, next up we've got the Blob Eye. No, the Angel Eye.
Yeah, the picture's too
The
small,
Angel Eye
but yeah.
STI.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. These cars have
Mm.
grown on me. I used to hate them because I was a hardcore Evo fan. I'd probably put this at a B personally. Ooh, yeah, I'd probably put that at a B personally. That's just me. What do you think? What do you say? I mean that was our first STI we got in the States. That's why I'm
Yep.
putting it at a B.
Yeah, I'll give it a B.
Yeah, the Bug Eye didn't come STI in the
No.
States, right? And
Not
we
that I
did not get
remember.
an STI version of the original either.
Mm-mm.
So this car really solidified Subaru in the United States.
No, then you're right. Yeah, that's a
Yeah, that's
pretty
why.
big landmark.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah,
here we are. This is what we could do. So yeah, I can give
yeah.
it that.
There you go.
I can
There
make
you
that.
go. Okay. Next up, I think is that an FRS or
Yeah, the BRZ, same car.
oh man.
C.
Yeah, I think that's fair because I think it's way underpowered.
Yeah,
Is that the first gen one?
it
It's hard
looks
to
like the
tell.
first one. Yeah, because that
First,
the
first gen one
bumper.
was not that great looking. Yeah, I think a C
Yeah,
is
and as much as it is a driver's car, like I get it. Like they were keeping original, but dude,
right.
a flat 4. Whoa.
That was a mistake. Yeah.
Like way to make it hard for me to work on my car.
Right.
Like
Right.
I can't wait to change my spark plugs and snap them inside my freaking cylinder. Like why?
Right.
Oh my gosh,
Truly,
dude.
like they could have just made it a standard
Yeah,
i4, and
it's just
that again, that first
annoying.
design was kind of ugly looking. I remember the GT86 or whatever the hell the concept was called, FT86, I think it was called.
Something like that,
Looked
yeah.
really, and then we got that, and I was like, ugh, that doesn't look very good.
Yeah, that's what happened to Supra. Same thing.
Exactly, same thing. Exactly, same thing happened to Supra. It's a mistake.
Mhm.
Okay, moving on. What's up next?
That is
a Celica?
the older Celicas, the 90s Celicas.
Okay, that's not the cool one that got 4-wheel drive, is it?
No. This is the one that you're thinking of is
The
the
GT4, I think.
the GT4 all-wheel drive version. Yeah,
Yeah,
with the
those things are
turbo.
really sick in comparison.
Dude, great car. I saw one at Top Rank. But this is
Oh, nice.
this is the boring front-wheel drive.
Yeah. Nah. Yeah. We can both agree on that. Nah, get that shit away from me.
Nah.
Okay, now the next
the Civic.
look at this. Check the EK9 Type R. Look, we might differ here. Okay, hey, good for you.
Solid.
I was saying, yeah. Ooh,
Solid.
okay. Yeah, okay, all right. A is fine. I was gonna think
And Max,
S, but
nope.
Okay, A is fine. I agree.
I don't care.
Because but that is one of the best sounding Hondas ever made. That chassis is legendary. I still want to buy one of those. I think they're beautiful
I do
cars.
too. I would have a daily.
One of my favorite hatchbacks ever. Yeah, that is a great car. I would want it in Phoenix yellow, but that looks really good in championship white. So Great car.
Yeah, on a
Great car.
daily. It's
Yeah.
just you have to think about reliability. Like they're so easy to
Yeah.
work on. Parts are
Oh, so
everywhere.
easy. Yeah. There were Legos back then, man.
Yeah, it's just
There were
easy.
Legos.
Just makes it desirable, and that's why
Right. And
I
that
would
was
want
what
one.
the second Type R
Yeah,
Honda ever built, right?
yeah, because there's the other ones. Yeah.
The NSX came first. I think that did that come
Uh,
after
no, the NSX was
the Integra?
the NSX was first
Yes, that was first.
because
It came
Ayrton
out.
Senna
It came
drove it
out
in
in
'90.
19. It came out in 1990, but I don't remember when the Type R NSX came out. I
Me
believe
neither.
it was like 92, 93. So I think then this came out, and then the Integra came out. So yeah, that solidified Type R as a badass powerhouse. Okay, next up we've got the Evo 10.
C.
Listen, what? Ooh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Whoa. Wait. So
I don't like how that looks.
No. I think it looks terrible. I think it looks terrible.
I've heard the driving experiences from Evo 10 owners that want to go back to their Evo 9 because they hate it.
Yes, everyone wants an Evo 9 over the 10, but they're very tunable, very easily tunable.
But everybody kind of agrees that this was the downward point of the Evo.
It was the last one for a reason. Now it sold well, but everyone agreed. Yeah, the last. Yeah,
they sold well because this car was a car for the consumer.
On sale for like 10 years. First of all,
it was.
Yes.
And
this was built for the consumer. You're right.
This is a consumer vehicle, not a racing vehicle, which was
not an enthusiast vehicle.
No, this is a consumer vehicle, and it stays there. I'd rather die.
I heard it was even designed by either Hyundai or Kia. I feel like I know it was a Korean car company designed the look, and that makes sense why it's so ugly, because it's like. But here's my thing though. We have to look at this list. Would you rather drive the Angel Eye STI over the Evo 10?
Yes.
You would?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I really wouldn't.
Because this is a more pure and driving experience.
Agreed. I guess the looks is subjective.
Looks subjective.
I would put it at a B, but I'll give you the C. I'll give you the C because you're right. The look is really nasty, and that was the reason why Evo fell off. So
fell off a cliff.
Fell off hard. Okay, that's fair. What's up next? What is that?
It looks like the one. Or these pictures are so small.
They're
dude.
tiny, man.
Our
apologies, guys. We're looking. I believe that's the Evo
there we
1.
go. There we go. I got it. Look at that.
Oh, much better. So that is the Evo 1. Okay. Again, straight icon. I don't think it's as iconic as the 22B though.
No, and you can see here that you have the threes and the fours.
Oh,
they really
put all of them here. Okay,
yeah, look at all these. Look,
boy, we got a lot to go through.
All of these are just so much more desirable than this one.
Than the 10, and then the 1 as well.
Yeah, look at these legends. Dude.
Look at the 3, the 4.
The 4 with the bumpers.
Yeah. Oh, they put them in order. Yes, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Oh, once we get to like 3, they start looking beautiful. The 5 and 6 look incredible.
Yeah, dude.
I think that's the Tommy Mac. That red one's the Tommy Mac.
Yeah.
And then they have the 7, 8, and 9, which are just like iconic. That's
absolutely.
How Evo looks in my mind.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
The 1. So okay, we gotta start at the 1.
Dude, you know what? I don't. I
want to be respectful though.
I don't hate this car. I don't hate.
No, not at all. I think a B. Is probably as high as it's going to go.
As a starting point, yeah, I'll give it to you.
As a starting point, yeah, because it's not as bad as like the 350, obviously.
But
it's not as good as like the 3000 GT and the.
I would drive this over these 3.
Oh, by far, for sure.
Yeah, so that makes sense.
For sure,
that makes sense.
But here's the question: would you take a Civic Type R over the Evo 1?
No. I mean, yes.
Oh, you would? Okay. So it's in the right spot then. It's in the right spot. Okay. Moving on to the Evo 2. I think the Evo 2 wasn't a big enough jump for me, so I would keep it at a B.
Yeah.
Keep it at a B. I don't think any Evo will go beneath the B, though. So that's good. Well, maybe you think different, but I think all Evos stay at least above a B.
Dude, the 4 is something else, dude.
3, look, I'll never forget, the 3 and the 4 were both in Initial D.
Yeah, and not sure. I think the 3 was in Jackie Chan's Mitsubishi movie, wasn't it?
It was. Remember that there was actually a Jackie Chan edition, which I really want, but there's hardly any on Earth. But that is so cool. I would say the Evo 3 has moved up to an A personally, because I think it looks a lot better. Now, again, these cars don't change a lot when it comes to the engine and the horsepower.
But until the 4 and the rest of them came out, yeah.
Yes, but I think the
Yeah,
3
I give it to you.
looks about an A. Great. 4, I think we can both agree. A. It's a beautiful car.
Yeah, dude. That bumper, dude. Sends
that
a
bumper
message.
is sick. And then the 5 and 6. Oh boy. Okay.
There.
Yeah. Yep. I agree.
Yeah.
That's
because
this going all the way to the
this
top.
competed against this one.
It did. That was its direct competitor, and that was man. And that's the Tommy Mackin edition is legendary. I think again, probably like a $70,000-$80,000 car, maybe more. 7. Oh, wait. Is the white one? Hold on.
Yeah, let me zoom back in.
I think the white one is the 6. The red one is the 5. My apologies. But
it is. You're right. The
red one does still, I believe, in my mind, deserve S tier because I think that's when they really started nailing the looks of the car. So I would put the white one also up there at S.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give you that. I'll give that to you too.
Yeah, because that would be the Tommy Mack because I think it was a 6. The Tommy Mackinnon came out. The 7, you know what? I would drop the 7 back down to an A. Yes, I think that's the look between the 6 and the 8, and it just didn't really work. It was like the one. It's like the R33 GTR. It was the one. It was like
it's like
trying to get. Yeah, I was like, it looks okay. It looks okay. But the cool thing about the 7 was they had the Evo GTA, which was I think it was like no wing, like super kind of subtle looking. Those are little badass looking cars. I don't know if you've ever seen the Evo 7 GTA before. They're pretty cool.
Yeah, I remember. Slight remember.
Sweet. I think 8 and 9 both belong in S.
Really?
Yes, personally.
9S, 8
for sure.
8.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man, why is that? Explain.
I don't think the jump from these two was that big either. Like there's a reason people love this thing and they'll die for this thing.
That's the thing, though, man. The 8 and the 9 look very similar. Being a huge Evo fan, there's only a couple differences that I noticed. The wing is slightly different. On the 8, you have the full carbon that goes around the entire wing. On the 9, it did not. It no longer had that. The carbon was only in between on the actual panel, the wing. But on the stands, it was completely painted. The 8 had the nose right on the front bumper.
Yeah,
a little triangle there.
The little triangle. It came off, right?
That's right. And the 9, they removed it. And then on the rear, I believe they did change the taillights from that kind of ugly, kind of ricer clear on the 8 to that really cool dark. Yeah, the darker taillight on the I think it was Black House on the 9. At least in Japan it was Black House. So okay, fine. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Yeah. You know. Okay. So next up, what do we got?
The S30.
Oh my goodness, is that the 240Z?
Yeah, 240Z. That's an A. Started a revolution, sold so well. It's phenomenal, great looking car. It looks like an E-type Jag. Like it you just I don't know if you've ever sat in one, but dude, like you sit in one and you see the big nose, dude, and it came with those L series motors, the big straight 6s. Like bro, like this, yeah.
I'm actually surprised. I was expecting you to put that in S, and the reason why is because but listen, it started the Z. It was the beginning of the Z, right? Yeah. That's Nissan's like second best car ever, most iconic car ever, right? The Skyline obviously is number 1, but that's the start of the Z.
But then you're right.
Move it up.
You're right because I'm looking at all of these. Like I'll have this one over
and
those.
That car is better than all of those. Yes, agreed.
And then of course you have these Brie editions. Look at that.
Oh man. Oh okay. I see you.
The one that Peter Brock drove.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah.
I actually got you something from nothing serious, but I ended up picking up an E9 CSL Hot Wheel the other day, and I saw this.
Oh,
as well.
Sweet!
So
the Batman.
This is for you. See that? Do you see it? See what that is?
Take a look. Well, I can't see. I'll put it. Oh, okay. I can see. Okay. Oh yeah.
Okay. Sierra Cosworth. I know you love. I hate these cars, but you love these cars, so that's you right there.
It's
so
40.
Next time I see you.
It's 40 UK, dude. Completely separate entity.
And it's got Bilstein, PIA on it, and a couple other sponsors on there. So that's pretty sweet.
I love it when people love me.
That's all you. Okay, next up. So, yes, we both agree that the S30 is an icon. Started the Z. One of the most beautiful cars ever built, in my opinion. Beautiful. Like I said, the long hood, it reminds me of like the what the hell is it called? I think it's also on this list. Yes, the 2000 GT.
Oh, the 2000 GT is right there.
It was pretty much Nissan's 240 or 2000 GT. So very, very great car. The next one up, I believe, is
the BRZ.
FRS or
BRZ or
the same
FRS. I don't know. Or the
Put that in the
GT86.
same exact category as the other one. Yeah. Was it C? Yeah.
It's they got more power. I get it, but it's not exciting.
It's not exciting to me at all. I see them everywhere, and I literally don't even turn my head at all to look at them. I'm like, I don't care. And that shows you it's a C class. Next up is the hatchback version of the STI. That was first featured in 2009's Fast and Furious 4.
I remember.
And I remember everyone was going crazy about it.
Yeah, I remember.
And I thought, okay, this is the first STI to ever receive just solely a hatchback version. And I didn't like that, to be honest. But I think it's grown on me a bit more. It is very subtle. It doesn't have a gigantic wing like the brand new one does or anything like that. So I think that's perfect category.
Yeah, because I drive this one over these four.
Over those four right there, and I think it's just as good as the Angel Eye. Next up is the Hawkeye STI.
B.
Which really? That I thought was a favorite.
Solid looking car.
I agree. I think it looks better than I think it's the best looking out of the three STIs inside Tier B right now. So, but I think the notchback version of the hatchback is the best looking of the, of course, modern ones. So,
I think my friend in Arizona has one, and he drives it around.
Oh yeah, that's right. Is the notchback in here at all? I don't see it.
It's not in here.
Wow. Okay. Well, that's fine. I guess not.
Negative.
Next up is the EF. CRX.
The CRX.
Next up is the CRX. I would say, really.
Yeah. Nobody modifies these. I don't see them. I go to meet.
People used to though. Let's be real though. We used to see them everywhere.
Yeah.
And when you modify them right, it could be very fast.
Yeah, but I haven't seen one modified ever. Well,
You've never seen a modified? Oh,
no,
okay.
I haven't
recently,
seen
no.
Recently, no. I don't see people touching these things.
Here's the thing, though. Let's be real here. Let's be freaking real. Is the CRX as
you're
a
right.
car?
You're right.
Wait.
It goes in B. I'll give it to you.
Hold on. Slow down. Listen to me.
Okay.
Is the CRX as good of a car as the Evo 10? You had it in Tier C. I think it's a worse car than the Evo 10. And it definitely, I don't think it belongs in B. I think it belongs in D. Look, it's not a bad car, but it does not belong with the rest of these cars in Tier B.
No, you're probably right too. You're right.
It belongs next to a 370.
You see, that's why you're right. I get it. I can see that.
I knew you'd understand because look, it's not a car, but I would definitely take anything in Tier C over that.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah.
Let's be honest.
You're right.
There you go. Okay. Next up, we have the Prelude Mark IV.
See.
Look, I'm gonna be honest.
Because front wheel drive.
Yes, but
and that is the biggest reason it stays.
Yes, it's the only reason.
Because this should have been the 240SX
of Honda. That would have been amazing. Oh my god!
But stupid Honda and their arrogant, incoherent drunkenness of keeping a front wheel drive platform.
Dude, because it was truly a big mistake.
Dude, people will be drifting these. Dude,
that car would be worth so much money if it was rear-wheel drive today. It really would. And here's the truth, guys. For anyone that didn't know, that was like my dream car when I was young. Between the years of like 14 and like 18, that was the car I wanted over anything else. I don't know why I loved it so much. I just really loved the look of this particular one, of that last generation Prelude. And yes, if they had made that B22 2.2 liter, 200 horsepower, I think it was actually 220 horsepower. 220. And if they would have made that rear wheel drive, that would have been a legend right there. But unfortunately,
I think so too.
Drive,
dude, this would have been amazing. And it's a shame.
It would have been up there with the 180. It really would have been. But unfortunately, they messed up. No. They messed up. So next up, is that the Yokosuka? Oh, hell yeah. My goodness.
S, boys.
S, okay. You know what, dude? I might even put that in triple S. I'm saying.
Yeah. Dude, the Yokosuka, dude.
The original Godzilla, not Godzilla.
No,
the original GTR?
Yeah.
The original GTR, yes, deserves triple S. I mean, because I think even look, you and I might disagree on this, but even to this day, the GTR is the king of JDM cars, in my opinion.
Debatable.
So, yes, it is debatable, and we will have that debate. But I think the Hakoska, we could both agree,
Yeah.
absolutely beautiful, the best looking GTR ever built, by far, in my opinion.
With racing history,
with
and
actual racing history.
yeah,
Yes.
clapped, dude, clapped.
Yeah. It was spanking ass back then. It was pretty much doing what the R32 was doing like 20 years earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So great looking car, sounds awesome, holds its value for a reason.
Dude.
Your own father has one.
You know what? To be quite fair, he actually just sold it.
What?
Yeah, he sold it.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he sold
Why?
What? He bought his retirement house, my guy.
That really disappointed. I wanted to see it one more time. Fuck.
Nah, he bought his house. He bought his land, his acres.
Yeah.
And he's building his house right now to retire, and he's gonna leave.
Oh, dude, bums me out. When did he sell it?
Maybe like a while ago, maybe a couple weeks ago.
Oh man.
Mm-hmm. You said to buy buy his land and his building his house.
I thought he'd already bought the house like months ago.
No.
Oh, bro.
But you know, it's fine. I got to sit in it.
Okay, here's my question. That might get too personal, but do you know how much he sold it for?
No idea.
Oh, do you try to ask him? I'm curious.
No idea. I know.
If he sold it for less than like 120, he got ripped off.
No. Hell no. I know. He was able to pay for the land and the building of the house, which is happening right now. So in full, I think. So he must be able.
He's had that for like 20 years, right?
No, maybe 2008 or 9. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. Wow. I know he bought it for 12 at the time.
$12,000.
Yeah, shit. They were worth nothing, dude.
He
told me, dude, like
he made like 10 times his money back.
Yeah, he told me like everybody was making fun of him. You know, they're like, dude, why'd you buy that piece of junk? Yada yada yada.
Yeah, he's laughing now. Who's laughing now?
He made like 15 times what he freaking sold the car for.
Hey, try to squeeze out of him how much he sold it.
Yeah, I'll try to find it and put a story. But yeah.
Fuck, dude, it would have been so cool to make a video about that for my Skyline Syndicate page, man.
Yeah.
We still have his 32.
Yeah, it's still there. Next one, we'd say
the DC2 Type R.
Yeah, I'll give it an S.
Yeah, let's be honest. Oh, thank you. I'm actually happy about that because that is one of my favorite Hondas ever made.
Best driving front wheel drive platforms ever designed. You know, we've had a conversation already.
Agreed. FK8 is the only car that can compete with that thing in the front wheel drive battle, man. FK8 Type R. So yeah, Honda is the king of front wheel drive cars. They are. They really truly are.
Because nobody else wants to do it.
Nobody else wants to make them. Okay. Next up, is that an 8.6? It's hard to tell.
Corolla B.
Whoa! Hold on, bruh.
B.
That's an 8.6.
They're only valued because of an anime.
No.
Be fair.
DK was drifting them years before the anime. What you mean?
Be fair. Okay, yeah, fair. Yes, he was drifting them before. And then what happened? He made an anime, and then because of that anime, they skyrocketed in value. They went up in hype, and the car is not what it is valued.
Oh, you're out of your mind, bro. No. That is not.
B.
That is not. No.
B.
No, bro. I'm saying
you're lucky I didn't put it there.
I'm saying S. S. No, this is blasphemy. This is wrong.
No, I'd rather die. I would rather die.
Move it up to A, bro. Look, I say A. I say S. You say B. We have to at least move it to an A.
Fine.
Look,
I'll give it to
let's be honest. Look, I think
I would drive all of these over that. I would drive.
None of those.
None of those. You're right.
Thank you. See. Look. Okay. Look. I'm also going off its status, off its how iconic. Because look, I get it. The anime did. I don't think the anime made it a good car. I think it just highlighted how good of a car it was.
Yes, but because of that, I just don't think. Value-wise, if you're looking at all these in value and overall, like this value is terrible.
It's value, yes. Okay, here's my question then. Here's my question. If that car was still valued at what it was valued at about 10 years ago, which was about $10,000, would it be going up to S or
yes.
Would it stay? Okay. But now they're like 30,000.
Yeah. I considered buying a pink one for 23.
When was this?
This is before the IS300.
Oh, I'm glad you didn't do that.
No,
23 is too much for it.
it's too much. Like it's too much. Like no.
Okay, you know what? I think you got a point. Yeah.
Like I don't
Okay.
care who you are. Like you're an idiot because you spent that much money on a just
40-year-old car.
Yeah, no. Like I don't care. Like what engine did it have? Nothing. Ooh, the
4AG.
the 4AG, great. Wow.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it sounds
like,
amazing.
yeah, but after you dump tens of thousands of dollars into it, nah.
Man,
Nah.
I would still put it at S, but okay, I guess we'll have to agree on A.
No.
Because I think that the 86 is just as legendary, or maybe not just, but close to the original 240Z.
No.
Okay, that is interesting. Oh boy. Okay, next up we've got the VR4 Eclipse.
Are we sure this is the VR4, the all-wheel drive version?
It has the big hump in the hood, doesn't it?
Oh, you're right. I can see it. You're right.
So
you're
it has
right.
the
You're
VR4
right.
turbo all-wheel drive. I say B.
B.
Yeah,
you're right.
Completely agree. I think I would take it over anything beneath it. Well,
yeah, you're right.
Except for the Prelude, but no, I take it over the Prelude. The Prelude's not that great.
Yeah, like if this is the all-wheel drivers with the turbo, all that fun stuff, yeah,
it is. Then yes, that is a pretty decent car. It didn't have it didn't have a 4G63 in it. I think it did.
I think it did.
It was pretty much an Evo motor inside of it. Yeah, that's why people are able to make those things so damn fast. Okay. Next up is a straight icon. I think we can both agree. You're funny. You're a funny fucker.
I don't care. Like I don't.
Not playing, bro. No.
I see these and
Triple
I don't. No.
Triple S, bro. You can't. Bro, what the hell? You haven't seen this?
No.
Are you guys watching this?
Never in my life, dude. Never in my life.
You guys are out of your mind.
Okay,
someone just commented ZD. I don't know what that means, but hey, look, whoever just joined in here, he just put the Mark IV Supra at a C class. So you're telling
Mark V D.
Oh, well, slow down. Okay, we can both agree on that one, but hold on. No, bro. So you're telling me you would take an Evo 1 over a Mark IV? No, you would not.
I would.
No, you would not. No, you would not, bro.
Because once I buy this car. What do I have? I have what is essentially is a big boat. Right. The engine alone is not going to carry 2JZ. You know, oh my God, it's over-engineered. Oh my God. But am I going to put money? Am I going to put hundreds of? Am I going to put maybe like around $80,000 to make this like even remotely like really fast and make it cool and slam it? No, I'm not.
Hold on. Well, all of these cars we've been talking about have just been the car itself. We're not talking about adding horsepower, modifying them. We're just talking about the car out the box. This is a straight icon, and it was. And look, hold on. 320 horsepower, aluminum block, right? It can take up to 800 horsepower without changing the internals. I think it's one of the most beautiful cars ever built. Obviously, without even putting Fast and Furious in it, bro. Look, it was a bit heavy.
Heavy?
Look, it was. Yes. Okay.
I'll give it to you.
Come on, bro. No, I can't. No. I'm sorry. We have to move it up. No. Look, the lowest I would take with this car is an A. The lowest.
I don't see the drive to it.
No. I'm sorry. The lowest I would call this car is an S. Dude, you're telling me this car is worse than the Civic Type R?
Yeah.
Really? How? How?
I just don't see it. The Civic Type R
is 180 horsepower.
I don't see it. I don't see the design potential. I don't see it. Like this was designed as a race car. This was just a regular car.
It was a touring car. It was a touring car, but it did compete and it did do well. Hold on.
Yeah,
so you're saying this is a worse car than the 3000 GT.
But it never used. You know, this did well, but not with a 2JZ. It never used 2JZ. So Toyota took it out and put another engine in it when it raced with the what was it? The Tom's Castro. It never used the 2JZ.
No, that's true. But your point doesn't really make sense because they did the same thing about the S54 and the E46. They took that engine out and they put the V8 in. So that doesn't make it a bad car.
Yeah, but that means that the car itself that means the car itself altogether wasn't a good car together. Toyota said
the E46 isn't a good car.
No, this one.
But the E46 did the same thing. They took the engine out the car and they put the V8 in, and
probably because they wanted to compete.
Well, that's what Toyota wanted to do, I guess. But
Yeah,
look,
but if
look,
Toyota wanted to compete, they probably would have been
at
like, you know what, our 2JZ is pretty good. You know, our
at
our,
the
our
time
transmission handles
they must
1100
not have.
horsepower.
Well, think about this, man. The 2JZ is one of the most legendary motors ever built today. Now, I don't think they knew the potential of that car back then.
At that point, you know, you're probably right, but I don't know.
They probably just didn't know it because now, dude, that's one of the most tunable, easily to make power in motors today. And still, 25 years later, that car is still iconic.
It's not easily. You need like $50,000 like to make power.
But
from what I've seen,
you can put 800 horsepower into it without changing the internals. That definitely belongs higher than a B, bro. So you're telling me that the Eclipse VR4 is as good a car as the Mark IV Super?
Because I like the all-wheel drive, I like the turbo, I like the design potential, I like how it looks. You know, it's a lot of things. I don't like how this looks. I don't like how this looks.
I don't like how the Mark IV looks.
No, I don't. I really don't. I don't like how it looks.
Look, again, I was gonna give this a triple S. We have to come to something. We can't just leave it this low. We gotta figure something out. You gotta be able to move it. Hey, we have to be able to come to some middle ground here because I can't leave it there. I can't leave it at a B.
The Evo 1,
the Evo 1. You tell me the Mark IV is as good as the Evo 1? That's a better car than the Evo 1, bro.
It's above all of these for sure. Yes. Corolla, but I don't really agree with that one.
You're telling me that the AE86,
180.
You were trying to put the 86 at a B.
Yeah, I did.
But you're going to leave the Mark IV at a B? I would.
You know, because you know what? Because of this, and only because of this, it goes to A. And that's the max I'll give it. Because these
just became completely nonsense to me. That car belongs at triple S.
No, hell no.
It truly does. Oh my gosh. You're telling me that, dude, that the DC2 Type R is a better car than the Supra?
No. Wait, which one? This one?
Yeah.
But I'm not saying it's better. It's just saying
this is more. It's in a higher tier.
Yeah, I like this one more than that one. Yep.
Oh man, I don't like this is awful. This is look.
No, I'd rather die.
I love Evos and all, but I mean, we were gonna rent one of those damn things.
Yeah.
Until it disappeared.
Until it's gone, but yeah, no. No, I don't see it. I don't. Nothing about that says I want one.
Oh man. Oh yeah, that's nasty. Well, I guess we should just move on. That belongs at a triple S.
I would rather die.
You literally put that at a C, and I thought you were joking, but no, bro. Wow. Okay, look, I just for everyone watching, I am not part of that. I completely agree that that's one of the most legendary cars ever made.
Overall, like value hype brings it down.
Look, even if we took the prices out of all of these cars,
okay, prices out of all.
I would look. Check this out though. Here, listen here. If I took the prices, if I didn't even think about the prices on all these cars, none of them would change where they sit. Not one. Now that's just me, because I'm mostly judging on the car itself, not about the price.
Yeah, I like it too. Like so far, this is good. Like this works for me. All of this works, including value, overall driving. You know how it looks. It all looks. It fits for me.
You said yourself that the 8.6, if it was $10,000, would move up to an S class.
Yeah, but because of the value, it drops it to A.
But
because you're buying one of these for $80,000 in some cases.
Take out the price.
Okay, take out the price.
Let's say it was $20,000.
It stays there.
How is that possible?
Because I like these more. Like I like all of these more.
You like the Evo 5 more than the Mark IV Supra?
Yeah.
Oh boy. All right. Well, let's just move on. We're not going to go anywhere here. I'm from a C to an A, so at least I did that. But that is insane. Okay. Next up. Well, hold on. We didn't really get to discuss the Mark V yet.
Oh well, yeah, it's there because
I don't think it's that low, bro.
Yeah, you're probably right. I'll go there.
Yeah.
I'll have this over these.
Yeah, so would I.
Yeah, the B58 is
I think it's a hideous car, but I think it's a much better car than those 5 beneath it.
Yeah, that engine is amazing. Like, it's amazing.
Dude,
The B58 is amazing.
The fact that you're saying that the B58 is amazing, but the 2J is not. You never said the 2J was amazing.
I just don't know it because you need a lot of power, a lot of money to make something out of this engine.
I mean, you need a lot of money to make the B58 fast too.
Yeah, but I like the B58. I like the way it feels in that car when I drove it. When I rented one of these and I drove it, and I was like, "Ooh, this feels great." And I drove at 200 and something miles, and I was like, "Damn, this feels good."
But to be honest, you've never driven a Mark IV.
No, but I don't know. Until then, it kind of sits there.
Okay, we're gonna have to come back to that sometime. Okay, so next up, what is that? A Celica? No, it's an MR2. It's an MRS. MRS. I'm sorry,
MRS Spider, right?
Yes. Oh boy. Let's see. Maybe a D. I think it's a hideous car.
Yeah.
I think it looks terrible. I like the mid-engine. Hold on. Tell your dad where you put that Mark IV Supra. Tell him.
Oh, he went to the bathroom. He'll be back later.
When he comes out, tell him, because I guarantee. Well, I'm not going to guarantee you disagree. I don't know what he would think. Maybe you got that nonsense from him, but dude, you put that at a C class. Tell him that. Tell him that.
Okay. The MRS.
I think it's hideous. I don't even know what engine's in it. I don't know anything.
I think it's the 4AZZE or I don't know what it is. Really? I don't know, something like that.
Hold on.
I like it, but it's not like, oh my god.
Let's see. I'm gonna look up the specs right now. Okay, so 100 and wait. Okay, I think that was the 200 horsepower model.
Mm-hmm. Manual, yeah, 2-door. I think it was mid-engine as well, if I remember correctly.
It was mid-engine. I believe all of them were, yeah. Okay,
which is pretty cool. I thought that was pretty cool.
This one says 2005. It said it had 138 horsepower out of a 1.8 4-cylinder. It only weighed 2,195 pounds, which is very good.
Power to weight, amazing.
Power to weight, but I think it looks absolutely embarrassing. So I would put that. There he is.
Papi, wait.
Show me your list.
This is the list we're making, and we were at the Mark IV Supra, and I put it at C, like from S.
Show him what you put at C next to it.
So I put the Supra in C. What do you think about it being at C? Or John says S with these legends right here.
Triple S next to the Hakoska.
John says this here. Do you think it sits next to the Hakosuka? You think it does sit next to
Yes, I told you. I freaking told you, bro. I told you. See? Look.
Wait, hold on. I'm listening. Huh?
It doesn't matter what you think or what I think. That thing is selling at this point in the USA for $140,000, $150,000.
Okay, so sin precio, what do you think without price?
You cannot compare that one to this one.
Okay.
Oh, Lord.
This is great.
Okay,
man.
so
I love your dad.
So that makes it 2 out of 1, and I put it here, right? So we'll put it here.
Let's go to F. Perfect, agreed. But okay. I'm so happy. Did you guys
2 out of 1?
That?
2 out of 1. That's fine.
The man that owned the SR20 store agreed.
Yeah.
That the Mark IV Super belongs in Triple S legend car.
Yeah.
Legendary status.
So I believe in democracy. I put it in S.
So yeah, and we know your dad isn't biased for some reason to me or something. He's just saying what he believes. So yes, agreed. Now,
but the thing he said is value. Like these are going for $150,000.
He said, look at the fact that they're going for so much money. There must be a reason why. He didn't say, well, I don't think he's saying just because it's expensive that makes it a good car, because that's not true, right? There's a lot of expensive cars that are not very good, right? Like H2s, you know. For instance, those are expensive ass cars, but they're lame.
They're expensive because how bad they are.
Yeah, it's hilariously terrible. Okay, so the MRS.
The
again,
MRS,
very slow, very ugly.
The power to weight.
Power to weight's great.
I would put it here. Only because I would absolutely. I've always had a thing for small, low power, cars like that. I love cars like that.
You were saying you put the 8.6 at a C class though.
Or this one.
And now you're saying that you have a thing for small, low power cars, but
Yeah,
you put
but-
the 8.6 at a C.
Yeah, because
So you're like all over
I
the
like
place.
I like the innovation. I like the whole thing was mid-engine, so you have a much better power balancing in the car. I like I kind of like the better looks on this one. To be quite fair, to be quite honest,
Over the
Um,
MRS,
over the
the
8.6, yeah.
MR2, the MR2 look better than that.
I
You
like
don't
this one. I like this one over the MR2.
Ugh.
I kind of don't like flippy up headlights.
Weren't you
Mhm.
born in the 90s?
Yeah, but I kind of like that one more. I like
Oh.
smoothness. Say the Miata. I like the NB over the NA
Oh,
because I like the
the
smoothness.
hell?
I like the
Ugh.
smoothness. I don't like
Wait.
pop up headlights.
Wait. No, the NB looked okay. The MC looked terrible.
Ugh, that's an
Okay, good.
RX-8.
We at least agree on that. Yeah, that was a shitty looking car. Okay, well, here's my thing. I was going to put that at a D. I think it belongs next
No.
to the CRX. So, hey, I think that means it goes into
No.
C class.
Then you're right. That best, yeah, split it in half. You're right.
Split
So
in
you put it
half.
there.
Split in half.
They will
Now,
put
next
this
up
over
is
here like that.
Okay, so that's your favorite of C class then? Is
Yeah,
that
my
what you're
favorite is
saying?
C class. That works. That works.
Okay, I
And then
guess.
we'll do this like that. And then
No, wait. Personally, I would. So the Evo 10 is the worst of C class. Is that what you're saying?
There.
Hold on. Wait.
You know what? If we're gonna do this in order, we may as well do this in order.
The Evo
okay.
10 is. Hold on. Before you go, the Evo 10 is better than FRS and BRZ. Let's be honest. Come on. Let's be honest. Those cars are lame.
Maybe that one.
It's the
Biggest
same
turbo.
car.
Turbo.
What's turbo?
This
That's not
one's
turbo.
This one's turbo.
but-
that one.
But then put it over the next one too. That's the same as that car as the blue one.
Fair. Okay, whatever. But I like this
Okay.
one over that one.
Okay, that's fine. I agree too. I like it better too.
Okay, so if going in
Okay,
order
so-
these ones,
okay,
that goes
this is gonna
there.
be a whole
That
nother
goes
thing.
there. That goes
wait a
there.
minute. Yeah, that goes at the back.
That
370
goes
is a favorite.
there. That goes there. Wait, I'm not done. That goes there.
Well, this is going to
that
be
goes
impossible to talk
there.
about. Okay.
Then that goes there. Like that.
I'd probably put the Evo 2 higher, but it's fine. This is going to get too.
Oh yeah,
crazy.
right there. You're right.
I'd say the Evo 2 over 370.
You're right.
Yeah. Okay. I'll just have to deal. Because we're going to go all week if we try to do every single tier in order. That's going to take forever. Okay, let's move on. R33 GTR.
A.
Icon.
A.
What'd you A?
A. Right there.
Ooh.
And right there.
All right. Okay. All right.
Okay. So think of it like
That's
this.
fine.
Okay. The R32.
Let me hear your pitch.
The R32 is the one with racing history. The R34 is exactly. It's the Australian Godzilla. The R34 is the pinnacle.
The most beautiful pinnacle. Agreed.
Yeah, exactly. This is the middle child.
Yes. It's true.
Yeah,
it's true.
So,
but I'll tell you what.
Here's another way of putting it in a form that I would understand. The Volvo 850, my car. That's the R32 racing history. You know, it was hilarious. It trolled everybody. It was amazing. The Volvo V70, the one after, is this car. It's cool. It has a good engine, but it has no racing. It's the middle child.
Okay. Well, here I'm gonna clip this later.
Okay.
And I'm going to put this on my Skyline Syndicate page. Remember, so guys, those that don't know, I actually run an 80,000 follower Skyline only page, and so I want you to give me an explanation, a 10-second explanation of why the R33 GTR belongs at A class underneath those legends, and it does not deserve any higher. 10 seconds. Here you go. Here you guys go. This is his father, by the way, does own an R32 GTR. Just sold his Hakosuka GTR, not GTR, but Hakosuka
GTX.
2000 GTX. So this guy does know a lot about his Skylines along with his father, but I'm very curious. So please let my followers know why that belongs in an A class within 10 seconds.
Within 10 seconds? This doesn't have the same pedigree as R32, and this is not the same at looks and potential as the R34.
Perfect explanation. I think I kind of agree. I think A actually works. So I'm sorry, all those that really enjoy the R33, because a lot of my followers say that's the best GTR ever.
No.
Which, hey, that's your opinion. That's great. I disagree. You guys know what my favorite one is. It is the R34. That's why it's the mascot of the page. But I believe that the R33 doesn't belong any lower than an A class. And I believe it is the best of these A classes. That's why we put it at the front, right? Okay, there we go. So, hey, don't unfollow me now. Okay, anyway. Great.
RX-7.
So next up, the FD. Yeah, let's be honest.
Yeah. Dude, that is the most beautiful Japanese car ever.
Agreed.
Ever.
Agreed.
Even with pop-up headlights, you bring those down.
I think it's crazy that you don't like those. But
yeah, I don't like pop-ups. You bring those down, and those lines, like the way this was designed, is perfection.
It's a beautiful car, man. I can look. It's in my top 10 most beautiful cars of all time list for a reason. I don't believe any other Japanese cars are in that list. I believe that's right up there with the 2000 GT as most beautiful Japanese car ever made.
Yeah.
So
and it's in there too. It's in there too. It's going to go up
that's
there eventually.
In there too. I've seen that. That's right. So I think we can all agree that the RX-7 FD. Now, personally, again, you guys know I did say the Mark IV should be up there, but at least it's an S class, so I can't be too upset. But the RX-7 with its Wenkel motor, 1.3 liter Wenkel,
rotary.
It's iconic, man. It is an insane sounding car, absolutely beautiful, completely balanced, right? It's one of the best driving cars ever made.
Yes.
So, yeah, great car.
Great car.
All right, next up, is that an MR2?
Yeah, this is the snap oversteer.
Probably
the same thing.
Yeah, I would give it the same because I wouldn't take it.
When you first look at them, it's like they're not exciting.
No.
You need to put money to make it look good.
I think it looks better than the MRS, but again, that's just me. And the original MR2.
Dude, the original one. No.
D. Yep, agreed.
Yeah, it's just
lame ass car.
It's just
ugly.
Yeah, it doesn't get me excited.
Not at all. Not at all. I would see those and walk right by him. Right by him. Next up, the NA Miata. Oh, boy. Oh boy, here we go. This is gonna be look. I don't really care, but I no. No, actually, I do care. I definitely disagree.
Where?
Where would I put it?
Yeah.
I thought I'd put it as C.
Really? Why?
I'll tell you why. I would not. So you're telling me. Let me understand this. You're telling me you would take that. You would take that. No, but I'll say B. But I'll go with the B. But I would put it in the C because I would not. I would take any of B tier over a Miata. Any of them. A Mark V Supra. Look, I don't like that car, but I would take it over Miata.
But even then, but I wouldn't want that car. I like the
any
NA
of
Miata.
those B tiers though. Any of the STIs, the Evo 2 and 1, the 370Z, Miatas. Look, dude, you got to put a lot of money into Miatas to make them fun. So I mean, look. What 106 horsepower? I don't even know how much horsepower they have. You are the Miata guy. How much horsepower do they have in the back?
I think they had like 98 at the very beginning.
That's a lame ass car. I think
I'll probably put a B too, but it goes after that.
I've never been a Miata fan.
I like them. I've driven them. Had great times. Turbo.
They're very feminine looking. I think they're very feminine looking. I think.
You know what? You know what? This is probably right. I don't like this one as much as I like the MB. Or the ND. I love the ND.
That's the new one?
The new one, yeah.
Okay, I don't like any Miata, but I guess if I had to drive one, it'd be an ND.
Yeah, I like the ND. I drove it. When I did my review of the ND, I went to Solvang, watched that video. It'll be a little card up here somewhere. Nice. I did a review for the ND, and dude, I had a great time with that car. It drove so well. It was comfy. The interior was good. It was the soft top, so you can put it down. Like, dude, I had great fun with the ND. I had great fun with the ND.
Hey, at least you enjoyed it. I'm a V8 man. I love V8s. This is the exact opposite of a V8.
Yeah, just some
tiny, slow roadster, which I don't even like roadsters.
Yeah,
I think they're hideous.
Yeah,
they're feminine looking.
Yeah, no, I just don't need to overcompensate. I don't need to have all that.
That reminds me of a second generation Volkswagen Bug. That's how lame that is on my list.
The
real bubbly,
that sucks.
Bird. Yeah, but again, look, I have respect for them because I know that people adore those cars. They track them. That's just me personally. So don't take it offensive. Next up, another legend. Senna himself.
Yeah,
helped
Senna
design
himself.
the car.
Yeah.
This is an obvious triple S tier.
Mhm.
Now, here's my question to you, Roberto. This obviously is the first generation, but you don't like pop-ups, which I just learned today. So do you prefer the second generation?
I like the second one with the built-in ones.
Those are beautiful. I used to dislike those, but I've grown to I love them both
You
equally
you
because
you become an adult. You understand,
oh
like,
my
you know,
god.
the gimmick of, you know, hey,
I
it's
was born
winking
in
at
the
me.
90s. I was born in the 90s.
It's winking at me.
But you like
Oh.
Miatas, and they
Yeah, but
actually do that.
yeah, but I like the NB. I don't like the pop-up of the NA.
You put I just still can't believe that you put the Miata NA over like I would take a 350Z over a Miata, bro.
Nah.
Miata would probably go D class, to be honest. But hey, but yes, the first generation NSX.
It started everything.
Icon, yeah.
And then they ruined it.
Any car that beat Ferrari, bro. Come on, let's be honest here. Next up, I believe, is the R31.
Yeah, the DR30,
yes,
R31s, you know, that, and there's two of them for some
actually,
reason. I'm not sure.
That's because one's an R30, one's an R31.
Let me
take a better look. That is an R30. R30. Yes, I love R30s,
dude.
R30s are
look at
absolutely
how
beautiful
good
cars.
Both of these cars look.
You know, it's funny. I think we all probably, I was there. Most Skyline fans were there, but when they first came out, when I first started understanding what an R30 and R31 works, I didn't even know those existed. I was like, ew, they look ugly. But then I grew up, and again, I'm like, oh, damn, these are actually really cool.
Like, yeah, they're cool cars.
Yeah,
they're
like
cool
they're really
cars.
underrated.
It's super underrated, yeah. And they're still cheap. So this is why I want one. Like, none of these have hype. These run on pedigree alone. Like, there's no hype. There's no YouTubers have them. You know, you have one of these cars because you like it, not because a movie told you.
Zero hype. That's right.
Yeah. Not because a movie told you, you know, you like it because you like it, and they run on pedigree alone. So absolutely,
like the Boss Coffee guy that we met.
Yeah, dude, yeah, I'm gonna film his car soon. I already talked to him, but yeah, dude, these run on pedigree alone. I don't know why there's two of them. Kind of the same car, basically.
It's very similar,
and you know, a little bit.
That's the GTSR, I believe. The red one is.
That with the the RS Turbo with the 4-cylinder. I don't know, one of those. Yeah, exactly.
Sick ass car.
Dude, my dad told me that the RS Turbo. That one is actually a detuned Formula One engine, which is pretty cool, dude. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, in that case, bro, I would probably put both of them at an S class.
Oh, you an A?
Okay.
Let's see.
I would probably put A. Only because like I feel like S is a little too high for them.
Yeah, you're right. You're probably right. You're right.
I think A is solid because they are super cool cars. So you would take those over the R33 GTR then?
Yeah, I would. Because I saw these at Top Rank and I was like, ooh, cool, I guess. But if I saw
there weren't even any there
was none of these.
Yeah.
Because people don't know history. People don't know.
Didn't even have any there.
They don't know history. They don't know. Well, I mean, no, they do. They do know history.
They know their history, but
there's no hype in.
They don't sell them. They could have been selling those for years. You understand?
Dude, exactly.
That car's been 25 for years, bro. Years. But they never sold them. They still don't.
And there's of course wagon versions. Amazing, dude. Just station wagons with the iron face mask, dude. Like, such cool car. It's a car that's for you and nobody else. That's what makes it cool.
That is exactly what makes it cool.
Because all of these, or most of these, run on like hype from like a teenager who's like, "Oh my god!"
All the STIs,
all of these have fanboys. All of them.
Except
the CRX boys. Oh my god! Don't even talk about them.
Even the SR20 or the SW20 boys.
The SW20 guys, they'll freak out. The S30 crowd, just the
gargling
emo kids, the emo kids, the RX-7 boys. What else is there?
All
the
of them
Subaru boys.
All of them have sad boys over here. Yep.
Sad boys
puffing on their vapes.
Yeah, dude. But these ones have nobody, dude. This is a select group of people that have these. Wow. And they're to the community. I've been reading on forums. So wholesome, dude.
That's
so
good.
yeah. The Supra boys. Oh my god, dude. The 2JZ.
They're probably like the most toxic for sure.
Yeah. The Corolla boys. Ugh. Yeah, no.
The Corolla boys are like the Miata boys, though. They're just like fun, I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's
okay.
So
here
those
we go.
Stay there.
Next up, The
S.
legend itself.
Yeah.
The R32 GTR.
There is no R33, R34. There is no fan club. There is no fan club. There is no Gran Turismo crowd without this thing.
Dude, that
If I could put this here like that, I would do that.
Oh
Like
man, like that? Is that what you
Yeah,
would do?
I would.
So okay, so let's move these in order then. That's number one of Triple S so far.
Then there.
Okay, so you do that? Okay,
Mhm.
that's fair. Yeah, okay, I agree.
Mhm.
I agree with that. Yeah, R32, obvious icon.
Mhm.
There's really no reason anyone should put it
Mhm.
lower than Triple S.
Mm-mm. Nope.
Next up is
Oh
the
God,
weak-ass
nah.
the NA X7. The NA X7. Nah, get out of here, bro. No, we don't even want to talk about that anymore. Next, S13.
Yes, this is the S13 Silvia KS.
Yes.
2000cc version, or I think I remember the two-tone. I think A.
I agree. Perfect.
Yeah, solid car. I like when these are modified because the Silvias, they look so good already.
Oh, they do.
Yeah.
All it needs is wheels and a drop, and that thing is good to
Yeah,
go.
solid. Great looking car. S14.
It's the Koki. It's the Koki. So
yeah,
I would say A as well. Yeah. Totally agree. I think it's a beautiful car.
Dude, the lines on this, unrivaled.
Dude, like it's so much better than the Zenki. The Zenki with those kind of ugly circle taillights, headlights, but that one looks great.
Yeah,
I completely agree.
Like
next up,
never mind. Keep going.
Yeah, no, it's all good. Next up is S15.
S15,
which I love.
I like the look of that.
I would say S.
You know what? To be quite fair, I don't know very much about them. I know the SR20 had a 6-speed manual, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, they had a Spec S, a Spec R version. They had the Spec R was like one of the top of the line ones. Badass cars. I think they're the best looking 240 by far. I think they're one of the best looking Japanese cars ever made. I think it's the perfect combination of aggressive and smooth at the same time.
Yeah.
To be honest, it looks nothing like the cars that came before it. Like
it didn't.
S13 and S14. It's like in a category of its own when it comes to beauty.
Yeah,
so
it's a good looking. That's solid. I like that.
Great looking car. So honestly, bro, when those start becoming legal in 2024, I would not mind buying.
I wouldn't mind either. I wouldn't mind either.
We might have to go halvesies or something.
Solid
that's
car,
a sweet car, dude. Yeah.
Like I said, I like the 6-speed manual. A 6-speed manual.
6-speed manual.
That's so cool.
Yes.
S2000. As much as I do love them, A. I would have that over these.
Let me take a look. This is a person that I don't really care about S2000s, but after driving yours, I did enjoy it. So let me see here. So you have it over the STIs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, it's fair. Yeah,
it's fair. It's fair. Like that engine, phenomenal. Transmission, that the way that thing shifts, like that shifting is phenomenal, and everybody agrees that shifting is amazing. It's short, it's quick, it's precise. You don't guess where you're gonna go. You don't worry. It's phenomenal. It is technically mid-engine because the engine is sitting behind the strut towers. Yeah, behind the strut towers. So mid-engine, convertible, which I like. Trunk space, not so great. But looks-wise, like this, like I see these on the road still.
Those, huh?
It's because I drove one and I own one. So I kind of know like what these cars. Dude, this is one of the most amazing cars I've ever driven. Like it's just
question. If you wouldn't have gotten into the accident, would you still have it today, or would you have sold it?
I still have it today.
Wow.
Yeah,
wow.
Because I was already learning about these, like how to maintain them, and dude, it was quite easy, and it was a little expensive, but I was able to keep this thing up, and it ran amazing. Like it just, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I get it. I agree.
And it's fair. I'm not gonna put it in S. A lot of these guys.
I appreciate that. Yeah. Okay. Very good.
That goes there.
Next up, the SIL 80.
Yeah, the SIL 80.
I think. I mean, it's pretty much the same as I'd probably put it in A. I mean,
yeah, it's just
literally we have the Silvia and we have the 180 in A, so it has to be an A.
Yeah,
it's the same car.
It's not the same car. Yeah,
same exact car. It's with the front clip on it. That's literally
just
all
with the front clip on it.
Literally no different.
Mark III.
The Mark III Supra. Very good.
I don't.
I never liked the look of them.
No.
Very much. I think they're very 80s looking, which isn't
Very
a bad
80s.
thing. But I think it looks worse than the Mark IV for sure.
Yeah,
I think it looks better than the Mark V, but
you have to put money. You have to put
money into them. Yeah, like
if
they're just
if you want to see one
not very.
modified, if you want to see one modified, go to my top rank open house video. At the very end, there's a Mark III that comes out. Looks amazing, but you have to put money. You have to put money into it for it to even look remotely that good.
Okay, I would say this. I would probably put it in B, but I'd probably put it near the top of B.
Near the top of
the top, like
this.
so like around in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think? Am I wrong or what do you think? Does it belong higher or lower? Maybe a little lower.
Dude, I don't. You know what? I don't know about that car either.
I don't know a lot about it. I think it was a 1J, right? I don't even.
Yeah, or 1UZ, or I don't know.
Or 1UZ, something.
Oh,
yeah.
something ridiculous like that. I don't know. I don't know very much about it.
Let me take a quick look.
But I mean, I'll leave it there.
Go to Mark III Supra specs. I honestly don't know enough.
Nah, I'll put it right here, and I'll put it C in between the Prelude and the Evo 10.
Okay, so look, it was a 3-liter twin turbocharged inline 6, 5-speed manual, rear-wheel drive, 265 horsepower, and 264 foot-pounds of torque. Yep, 0 to 60 in less than 6 seconds apparently, and top speeds 145. So
that doesn't matter at that time.
Yeah.
If we're going off JDM versions, put it back there.
Okay. Oh wow. So you had it in a C class. Ooh.
Yeah. It's just. It doesn't call to me.
It doesn't. No, I see them and I'm like, oh, cool. But that's all I do. Oh, cool. It's cool.
Nice.
Yeah. And it's only because they're rare. That's the only reason why I'm like, oh, cool.
You like it? Good for you.
Would I ever buy it? No, I would never buy it.
Oh no.
Even if it was a lottery, I probably would never buy it. But I respect it because it did spawn the Mark IV. So next up, the
cappuccino, dude. Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Whoa! Wow, wait a minute.
No. Maybe there.
Oh my goodness! I'd say B. I would definitely say B.
But legendary.
Ooh. But
legendary. Yeah. Small engine, power to weight. Some came with hard tops that were detachable and you can store in your trunk. Manual, turbo, yeah. I would have this over all these.
Really, I'd probably take the Mark. Well, I mean, it's cool because it's rare to me, but I mean, again, I'm not a huge roadster fan. I think those were convertible, right? Okay. I mean, that's fair, I guess. I would probably still take the Evo 10 and the 2001 Prelude over, but it's fine because I respect it. I really do.
Yeah.
Okay. Next up is a legend.
Oh, it's a
sports car.
It's a $1 million sports car. So that
$1 million. So let's be honest here. Yes, that is one of the most beautiful cars ever built.
Jaguar, just a Japanese
Jaguar E-Type. Yep. And
there's one at the Peterson Museum. You want to go see it?
I have seen. Yes, they are. Ooh, damn.
Stays there.
Great looking cars. Whoa. All right. Fine. I guess. All right. Yeah. Let's see what's up next.
Is it a Chaser or Soarer?
I think it's a Chaser. I don't know anything about Chasers, by the way.
Yeah, I know they're just bigger Lexuses. I'll have a Chaser over these ones.
Really? Yeah.
And at the very bottom, like just sitting there.
Okay. I mean, I think it's cool because we never got them here, but I mean, Okay,
then we have the Soarer, which is I know. Yeah.
I probably put that in the C. Yeah. I don't care what's under the hood. I think it's a hideous car.
It's just but I would have that over these four.
Agreed. Oh, and next up, bro, is the Treno.
The Treno.
I didn't know that they were going to put them separately.
Yeah, me neither.
Okay, if that's the case, then maybe
the Treno out of like
where was the
out of Identity
again B triple S, but
no,
I'll be real because I know you don't want it there.
No, I put it there.
Okay, all right, good for you, because I didn't know that the Treno and the Leveron were separate on this tier list. So We definitely did put the 11 in A class,
Mm-hmm.
and everybody wants the Trueno. I mean, let's be
Everyone
honest.
wants the Trueno.
The GT Apex, so that's why those are the ones going for like 40,
Yeah,
50.
yeah. There was a GT, GT Apex Trueno
GT
16
Apex.
valve, whatever.
Yeah, a
that
long
thing.
ass name. I love the
Yeah.
long name.
Yeah,
For
that works.
sure.
That works.
Okay, sounds good to me. Oh, next is the FK8. Ooh,
yeah.
I love FK8. I still want to buy an FK8. If
I will put that there. No, there.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Let's see where it belongs. In okay, you would have it under the S2000. Bring the S2000 up, bro. I think it's above. I honestly
these ones right there.
Yeah, they're perfect.
Right there.
And I think the FK8. Yeah, that's where it belongs.
Yeah, no, just cooler cars out there.
There's way cooler cars.
What else there?
Okay,
yeah,
hold on.
That works so far.
If I'm taking a look at it, so it would be Chaser, Sylvia or Sil80, FK8, yep, S14, yep, and I'd probably put the S14 above the S13, but that's just me. But it's fine. Yeah, I'd probably put that there. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, that's a fair list. Okay, that's
it's fair. It's working so far.
It is working. Actually, we're getting along here. You know what I'm saying? Next up is the Nismo R35 GTR. This is going to be an interesting conversation.
There.
Oh, bro. Oh,
yeah.
No.
There. Right there. Right, that's how it goes. Nope.
Oh, what?
Oh, yeah.
Come on, bro.
It's just the
Nismo 600 horsepower.
The Nismo, it's a GTR.
It's not a standard R35. Like if it was like an 07 one.
Yeah, it's not a standard. Yeah,
with the
shitty
transmission.
Yeah.
Nismo belongs up there at the top.
Right there. Yeah.
Ooh, all right. Wow.
Just misses out.
Just misses. I agree. I don't think it's legendary, but it's close. It is close, being the Nismo version. Next up is the Z31.
The Z31.
Yes. The original 300ZX.
From factory, don't look good. You need money to put it.
Really? I think it looks better than the second gen. Where?
The Z32, right?
Gosh. Yeah. I think it looks better than Z32.
Yeah.
But okay, that's fair. That's good. That'll do. Because
I have this.
I'd have that over any of those cars underneath it. Yeah. Because I think it looks kind of cool. I mean, again, it's very old looking, but I think it has a cool look to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely dated. But yeah, agreed. I like it better than the Z32. I think the Z32 is an ugly car. I like the twin turbo and stuff, but I don't know enough about. Ooh, yo. Ooh. Okay, all right.
Nah. You know what? Nah. Hell no. Never in my life.
Ooh, is that a nah?
Dude, I worked on these cars, and you know what?
I've heard it's very difficult in there.
I lit Facebook on fire one time when I said, from two crowds, okay? The veteran crowd and the Z32 crowd. Oh, this was great. Wait, watch this. Watch this. So I said, if we wanted to get information about where Bin Laden was hiding at, I would make terrorists work on a Z32 and then wait for them to crack under the pressure. And then we would have found them 10 years earlier. Why? Because working on this, did you ever want to like wake up in the morning and then wanted to cut your hands on purpose? This is what you work on. If you wanted to torture somebody, you work on this, okay? And but there's the least you can do. I don't care. From the factory, like working on this was torturing myself.
Right. Yeah.
I wanted to kill myself. And rest in peace to my dad's friend, like our family friend. Like he like was his nickname was Wheaty, but dude, he was a legend on these things, and he died because of lung cancer. But he loved these things, but he was the only guy who did. Like nobody else loved these things. So I would rather die than getting one of these, driving one of these. I would walk. I would take the bus. I would take a bicycle. I would get one of those. I would get one of those electric Jetsons from Costco that are worth $150. Then take one of these. Never in my life.
Wow.
And
that I did not expect.
Okay.
That agreed though. That is one of the worst cars on the list.
Nah.
Sorry, everybody that likes Z32s.
Nah.
I think Nissan made a big mistake with those.
Yeah, but that's how I got flamed on Facebook. It was great.
Oh yeah.
I lit the biggest wildfire on the internet. It was great. I was feeding on tears. I was like, feeding on tears. It was great. It was great. It was like Dirty Dancing. You know, where the rain scene where I was just
my
like laying
gosh.
backwards and all of the tears are hitting my face. It was great. It was great. I loved every second of it.
That is amazing.
Yeah. And then of course, you know, the thing itself.
Need I say anything? I don't need to say anything.
Yeah.
You know what that version is too. You know what that is. That's the Z tune.
Yeah.
That's the Z tune. So
yeah,
I'm sorry.
Goes there.
All right. That'll do. That'll do, Donkey. That'll do.
Yeah, I don't like it, and I'd rather die.
I know you don't. I appreciate you moving it.
I would rather walk.
I appreciate you moving it because I know you didn't want to do that.
If I see, what are these things worth? Like 300 and something thousand?
So here, check this out, guys. I actually know a guy that bought one. Okay, now I don't know him personally.
What kind of? Tell me how much of an idiot he was.
So his name is 458 Destroyer on Instagram. Feel free to follow him.
So he's a famous idiot. Okay, cool.
He's a famous guy. He's incredibly wealthy. Okay, now this guy, he owns probably like 5 or 6 Ferraris. He owns a 458 race car. I believe he even has an F40. I think he's got a couple Lambos. Every JDM icon you could want. And just a couple months ago, yes, he bought himself a Z-Tune. Okay. I asked him, I said, hey, how much you pay? He said, well, let's just say this. It was 7 figures. So he dropped over $1 million for one of those.
He's spending $1 million on a 40-year-old engine. Because of hype. Because of a subpar movie. Because of essentially a pedophile. He drove the car.
So it's true. I can't.
Oh, age is nothing but a number. Oh, is it? Jail is nothing but a freaking place you live in. Nah, never in my life, dude. Never in my life, dude.
So yes, this guy, the same guy that owns that has an SF90 Ferrari, an LFA, a 599 GTO Ferrari, a Lamborghini Huracan, I believe it's an Evo, a Dodge Viper with over 1,000 horsepower.
Wow, he ruined it.
Yeah, he's got a Mark IV, a couple R34s. He has a LaFerrari.
You see, like John, like I honestly
top secret Supra. Hold on, and he also has a CGT, Carrera GT, and a bunch of other cars. So yeah, this guy. But again, here's the thing, Roberto. Check this out. Listen.
Imagine living in that kind of excess.
It is a bit ridiculous, but hold on. If you had the kind of money that man had, you still wouldn't.
No,
because I mean, clearly this guy it's probably worth $100 million. I mean, this guy has probably $20 million worth of cars and a bunch of properties as well. So
no. John, I was basically born in a garage. Okay, I don't need to live with that kind of excess. I don't need to prove anything to anybody. I will have 4 cars, and I would call it a day. Okay.
So tell me if you won the lottery.
No.
$100 million cash.
I would buy
4 cars.
I would have this one.
Come on.
I would have that one.
Okay.
I would have that one.
What else?
As my, every other weekend car. I'm not going to drive it very often. As a daily, my daily. I want to have one. I'll have this. I have this.
What?
This one.
Oh yeah.
My daily.
A DC 2 Type R for your daily.
A daily.
You're a G.
It's not fast. I don't need it to be
Honda,
fast.
so it will be all right.
Yeah, I have space in the trunk. I have some back space. Some seats in the back. It's not fast.
V18,
I don't need to go anywhere that fast. So daily right here, daily. So it's 1, 2. As something else to
Only
play.
You would limit yourself to 4 cars if you want
to play with myself. Just to something to play. Oh, well, this one. I need something super old.
Oh, of course.
Absolutely. It's just and then as if I had enough money. Oh, this one.
I have a race car. But what's your race car? Okay.
I don't need to have a race car, John.
You would have a race car if you want a lotto, bro. You would never go to a track.
Nope. I would be in Guatemala by myself with my 10 dogs and my 4 cars.
Oh boy. Okay.
Well, I have nothing to prove, John.
If I had to pick 4 cars.
Pick 4. Because my dad had 4. My dad had the R32, the GTX, the 240Z, and now the S11.
Okay. Well, okay. So here we go.
And he's happy.
Obviously, that's good. Hey, I'm happy. He's happy.
So
my
4.
my icon, my trophy car, obviously would be the Z2. to be honest.
Okay, sure.
My daily would be an Evo 9 MR.
The Evo 9. Where's it at? Right, this
Evo
right
9,
here.
that's right there, the red one.
Mhm.
My race car would be an R32 GTR. I have
Okay.
a race car.
Solid race car.
Yeah, great race car. Lastly, oh shit. Oh man, I don't know what the hell I would do last. Maybe
So-
probably the Nismo. Probably the Nismo. I know. I'm a GTR whore. Look at me.
Wow.
Look at my damn shirt, bro.
Wow.
3 GTRs and 1 Evo.
Yeah, great. The diversity.
Hey, look, have you seen my top 10 list of cars? But remember, again, if I won the lottery, I wouldn't just have 4 cars. I would have 50. So I mean,
Yeah, no, I can never. I don't imagine myself with that access. I cannot.
that's funny.
I
Anyway,
cannot.
okay. Well, here is our list, guys.
Here's the list,
Thank you for sticking around. I
boys.
think this is a great list. I think
You know what? Like, yeah.
for the most part, bro, like we agreed on a lot of it. Like there was a
Mhm.
couple we didn't agree on, but for the most part, I think we got it down. So this was a lot of fun, guys. Like we got to do more of these.
This like looking at it, this works, dude. Like all
It
of
does.
this
Yeah,
works.
let me full screen this. Yeah, dude. Like, yeah, that base model Celica ass, RX-8 ass, Z32, Z32 ass. The next level up, fair. You know, CRX, cool car,
Yeah,
SW20, pretty cool.
Select
pretty cool.
select group of people like these cars, for sure. I guess.
Decent.
Eh.
And you got the store. You know what? To be honest, the store I might put in the D class, but maybe that might even be a knock because it's so ugly. But I'll keep it there because it has the 2J, right? Is it a 2J non-turbo?
Yeah, one of those other ones. Yeah,
Some of those 2J non-turbo. Yeah,
one of those Z platforms. Yeah.
Yeah, and so all these are fair. Yeah, as much as I love the newest Prelude, it's not it's front wheel drive. So
It's front wheel drive, dude.
I can't put it any higher than that. Moving up the next list, these are all
Z31,
solid cars.
Cappuccino, the Supra.
Yep.
The NA is still questionable a little bit for me, but I like it there. I like this one over those ones.
Okay. Here's a question for you, by the way. Which tier list would you start actually purchasing cars? Because I don't think I'd buy anything, even in B tier.
A.
I think A tier is why I would start spending money on. So here's how it goes. A tier is like, okay, I'll pay for it if it's a good price.
Mm-hmm.
S tier is like, okay, it could be a little more expensive, and I'll pay for it. Why is Siri going? Hold on. It could be a little more expensive. Like I would spend a lot of money on it.
I want a clean example, though.
Of course. Let's pretend everything we're talking about is clean. A class, I would only buy it if it's a good price. S class, I'd buy it if it was really expensive. I really would. S tier, SSS is like, I don't care how much it costs. I would buy it if I could afford it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's how it looks for me. Like, even because R32s, bro, right now, R32 GTRs, averaging like 60, 70 now. Bro.
Which is why I won't buy one.
Yeah, I probably won't anymore. 2 years ago, they were like 40 grand. 2 years ago.
And at 40, I'll pay 40.
At 40 is worth it.
I'll pay 40.
I might even almost inch up to 50, but 60, 70, no, it's not. It's not.
Yeah,
there was like 30,000 of those.
Yeah.
There were 30,000 R32s, man.
And at one point, they were worth $30,000. They were just a regular car. You can just go buy one.
Yeah, I remember that. In like mid-2000s, like 07, 08, they were like 15 grand.
They were worthless.
They were really
nothing.
cheap. They were worthless because they were so common. They still are common, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we spending $70,000 on a car that you can get? There's 70,000 of these bitches. Like, they're everywhere. But look, it's fine. So yes, I think it's a solid list, man. This was a lot of fun.
It works. Well. It works.
And like I said, for the most part, we agreed. The only thing I disagreed with was the Mark IV placement. We moved it up to an S tier, so I'll
give it to you. Sure.
Yeah. And I would move the NA down one. But other than that, I agree with this entire list. What about you? Yeah. Are there any things about this list you're like, nah, bro?
What I like about it is that the history and the cars
Triple
that
S is history.
Yeah, as you go down, like the cars generally get worse, and it works. You see how you see how it goes? Like it becomes less like intriguing, less, and then you get to that pile of ass. But
which is the worst of the worst.
Yeah, but you can see like the rarity, the value, like
dude, like Triple S is literally all history, icons, racing legends, built by legends like Senna, and just insane. And then S is very, very good.
Yeah, you can see it. You can see it.
A is pretty good. B is decent. C is okay. D is and that's
what is what all
what
of
are those
these?
cars?
Like what
Yeah,
are
bro.
these?
Those 3 cars could literally disappear, and I would not feel bad about it.
Yeah, me neither.
So,
but this works. I like it.
This is very good. Now, screenshot that real quick. Go back, screenshot it.
Okay, I got
and
it.
Here's the best part. Before we close today, guys, this is a longer one. Before we close, open that back
how
up.
long is it? Oh,
it's
2 hours. Holy hell.
Yes, I know.
Okay, hold on.
So we can cut this video up. We can do the tier list by itself, and we can have the full one. So people can watch. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, open that back up again. Where's that screen share? Here we go. So screenshot that. Make sure you get the whole thing. Perfect. Just like that. Screenshot that.
Okay.
Now here's the fun part, bro. You have no idea. Check this out. So this is what you do. So where are you here? Scroll. Oh yeah, get all that. Perfect.
Yes.
This is so fun, man. This is a fun time. You don't need to get the the gears and the arrows in there, but to be honest.
I already got it in there. Oh well.
Oh, it's fine. Okay. So save that.
Save as.
Dude, put 405 podcast tier list number 1 or something like that. Because we'll be doing a couple of these. Fun. Yeah, we have to bring. Hey, we got to bring back on your boy from the last podcast.
Tanner.
Have him do this with Tanner. Have him do this with us. That'd be a fun.
There you go.
Okay, great. So scroll up. Here's the best part. No, go back. Here's the best part. You haven't even seen it yet. Go back. So yeah, scroll up.
Okay.
Right, to the top of the page, all the way.
I'm already up.
Can you go any higher than that?
Oh, man, it's because normal view.
Okay. Now click View Community Rank. Are you ready?
View Community.
Oh
rank.
no! Okay. Hey, wow! Look at that. So for S, for the most part, bro, we got it. We had the first gen NSX.
Mm-hmm.
This is what everyone else voted, by the way. So we had the first gen NSX, we had the RX-7, we had the R32, we had the R34, we had the Hakoska.
Wow, dude.
But we did not have any of those others. So we had the R33, the 180. I don't think the 180 a triple S. You guys are tripping. What the hell? Who got that, bro? You guys are tripping, man. No. So they're saying that the 180SX is as good a car as the NSX, the R32, and the R34 GTI.
Who made these?
Yeah, I don't. It's a bunch of clowns. And so these are everyone else's lists right
Wow.
here. But so they average all of them up, and then they put them into that community at the very top. So go to the tip top. Okay, so those are the best. Okay, so next up was the 8.6 Torino. We had the Mark IV. Dude, they put the Mark IV to A at the second tier.
Yeah, told you.
Like you did.
Told you.
But hey, your dad agreed with me, so hey. Let's see. The Nismo also, we all agree, does not belong up there with them. But if the Nismo GTR doesn't belong up there, then neither does the 180SX. So B class, okay. Yeah, wow, they put the R31 down in B class. They don't know what they're talking about, bro.
Yeah.
And then they put the bottom has the Evo 1 is the bottom. The Evo 2 is the bottom. And the Mark, everyone hates on Preludes. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all, bro. They put the Prelude at the bottom, the RX-8, the Cappuccino at the bottom.
Wow.
They don't even know what that is. They don't even know what that was. And they put the MRS at the bottom too, which I agree with. Mark V, everyone agrees, is a pretty bad car. The Mark III is pretty low, unfortunately. They put the 2000 GT in B class. Ooh, you guys are clowns for that one. That was a clown move. And they put the S2000. The S2000 is as good a car as the Miata. No,
yeah, you see.
No,
I don't
put
know.
that up. That goes higher. Wow. Well, there it is, guys. So our choices were a little different, but I think our choices were correct, to be honest.
Came out right.
We had the better list. But either way, thank you so much for stopping by. This is a longer podcast. But
2 hours. Jesus.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun. That was a good time for me.
Yeah, well, that was cool. I liked it. It was really solid. I liked it.
Well, we'll have to do a few more of these, maybe with American cars next time, or German cars, or Beamers or something.
Well, we could do BMW.
Oh shit, I'm excited. So,
yes.
Anyway, guys, thank you so much. I don't want to say a date for the next one just because I have a baby on the way. My wife and I were 30 weeks, so I don't want to say something and it's like, oops, that wasn't the correct date. So either way, this is great. This is a lot of fun. We are very, very, very thankful to have you guys here watching it with us. This has been the 405 Podcast, episode 5 or 6, one of the others.
Just one of those two. I don't know.
One of those two. Again, thank you so much. Make sure to hit up kwtv.com, grab yourself some really fun BMW stuff. And then if you wanted to say anything, Roberto, feel free to.
No, I'm good. I'm all right. Good.
Well, make sure to hit up, his YouTube channel. Check out One Tire Fire on YouTube, and check out Keep Moving Variants on YouTube, even though I haven't uploaded in a long time. I've got some good videos on there if you've not seen them. So,
great.
Yeah. But either way, thank you guys so much, and we will catch you guys on the next 405 Octane podcast. Have a